Beat. Beat.
Give us a win, give us a win, give us a win, give us a win, give us a win. In blue we stand, united we rise. No more defeats. Let's break down these doors. Justice rising up. We will stand tall. Together we fight. We will conquer all. Give us a win, yo. 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 In blue we stand. United we rise. The banters they throw, we are rising again. No matter the cost, give us a win, yo. Give us a win, yo. In blue we stand, united we rise. No more defeats. Let's break down these doors. Justice rising up.
Rising up.
Stand tall.
Let's stand tall.
We stand tall. Big up to everyone. Shout out to everyone. Big up to everyone. Welcome back to episode number 78 of the Monday Night Madness that we call the Mud Brothers Show. We are in the building. I forgot to introduce. I forgot to add Mdinero. Big up to Mdinero. But we are here for a jam-packed episode. We have a special guest who will be joining as well. I will just reveal him, so you guys will just see. who it is, but we have a special guest. I will give out a hint though. It is not a Liverpool fan. So I wasn't able to get a Liverpool fan. I wish I could, but it's tough times over there in Merseyside. It's tough. It's tough to get people available because right now they're occupied by their therapists because it's tough times over there in Merseyside. But it's okay. We're here to discuss our teams: Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, and Tottenham. So we're here to discuss all the games that happened this weekend. Obviously, shout out to Don C, myself, Eli, Spooby, who wasn't able to make it today, Mdinero for being the 3-point collectors this weekend. Big up to you guys as well. Don C, what are you telling me, man? 3-point collectors win against Crystal Palace. The guy, Eze himself, let it all work out. He
You know,
scored.
right? When it was Sunday,
You were at the game too?
Yeah,
who
me
didn't
and my
know.
daughter went to the game. It was her first
Big
Arsenal
up.
match, right? And
It's
he was
lovely.
talking, he's going to score. She'd be like, Dad, say Eze scores against his old club. And I was like, do you know what? Yeah, that'd be an amazing moment just to see. And he scored, right? But we'll get into that in a bit. I just want to shout out Sheik TV. I want to shout out my brother Eli. You know what I'm saying? Mdinero, you're my greatest op here, and I hate you, motherfucker. But you're still my brother. CP Prime. Some say that was in a title race, but I guess you'll talk about that as well. It's okay. Big up the 3-point collectors. Big it up. Oh, H, Gunner, big up.
Big up. Shout out to H every single time, who is also a fellow 3-point collector. I have to say big up to him because he did the Lord's work by beating Manchester City. I had sensational weekend as well. For the people who didn't know, I'm 3 wins on the bounce. When have you ever heard me say that on this show? Let alone ever heard me say that on this channel with this manager currently. Crazy. And along with me winning 3 games in a row, Liverpool have lost 4. So every single weekend that I've won in the past 3 weeks, Liverpool have lost alongside with me. So as you must be wondering, it's been absolutely sensational. I wish my bro Spooby was here. We could hear his thoughts and the happiness that we would see in his face, that smile that he would
Thank
have
God
in his
that
face.
fraud isn't here.
It would have been sensational. It would have been sensational for him to be here. Unfortunately, he couldn't join us this week. But yeah, it's been absolutely great. Eli, I'll go to you. Big up to you as well. Obviously, 3-point collector fellow. Getting the win against Crystal Palace. How are you doing, man, besides football and everything as well?
Oh man, I've been doing good, bro. Been working my ass off, but other than that, man, I've been chilling, bro. You know, and enjoying my team actually winning games and not drawing them like they did last year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy to see some wins. You know, even though it's not the way I'd want to win, I'm just happy to get the win regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these games we're winning, we were drawing and losing in the past. So hey, I gotta give Arteta props for that. You know what I'm saying? He's winning these games. So hey, one
Winning
game at
these
a time.
games, cruising his way to the league title. I hear it, man. I hear it.
Yeah,
I hear it. I hear it. I hear
pump
it,
your
man.
brakes, bro. I ain't saying all that. That's why I said one game at a time, bro. One game at a time. No, don't let's not get ahead of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of football left to be played in the season. It's just started. You know, we got the big blue shark waiting. You know, they may have lost this weekend, but hey, they still lurking, bro. We all know they start off slow.
They are lurking. They are lurking. They are lurking. Next, we go to the other team in North London, who, to be honest, most people probably thought they would not get a result against Everton, but they won 3-0 against Everton, if I'm not wrong. Clean sheet as well, away from home. Spurs, Mdinero, big up to you, man. Welcome back to my brothers. What are you telling me, man? How's everything going?
Yeah, man. 3-0, man. You get me, bro. It's nice. It's good to see, bro. Like, even as whack as we've been, you understand, man, is still in a good place. You understand, bro? So, man, can't complain too tough, bro. But obviously, the guy did it. I told you, man, 5 out of 10. He took the last game to do it, but he did it, you know. He did it still. I can't blame the poor guy, you know what I'm saying?
True.
You're playing with Richarlison up front and that. And don't talk to me about Xavi Simmons, bruv. You understand? Don't be coming here and CP already started talking some West. Bro, listen, don't watch that, innit? Let my man do what he needs to do, bro. Man's not worried about Xavi Simmons, you get me, bro? But yeah, man, 3 points, you get me? It's good to make a rival back on 3 points, bro. What can I say, man?
And last but not least, we have the team from London as well. The blue side, the world champions. Let's not all forget the world champions losing out to Sunderland. Last minute goal from them. CP Prime, big up to you. What are you guys telling me, man?
Okay, I'll go first.
Mhm.
I'll be honest. I'm like kind of not caring for the next week just because like in my city we're in the championship, so like we're full into like championship mode. Like I'm not even lying. Like even if we won, I'm not caring right now. Like we have a game today for the Blue Jays and stuff, so kind of focus on that. But I feel like next Saturday is like the game 7 for that, and after that I'm gonna be fully back into football. And on Saturday we're playing a team anyway, so if we lose that game, which we're never gonna lose in our like not in our lives. We might lose once every 100 years, but like we better not lose that game. That's all I'm gonna say. But emotionally, yeah. And hey, me and Prime are gonna have a lovely tag team. Me and Prime are gonna have a lovely tag team against Chalaba and Ankh.
Hey, yo, pause.
I have
relax.
some things to
Wait,
say.
what?
I have some
What
like
do you mean? You're
WWE
gonna have
style,
a
like
tag team?
WWE style. I'm saying pause.
Hey,
I didn't even
this is
think
the
about
wrong
that.
street.
I didn't even think about that.
Whoa,
Yo, I was thinking
hold
about that.
up,
I didn't even think about that, bro. I heard a paprika.
Whoa. One
I'm not
moment.
involved.
That's why.
I'm
Hey,
not
CP.
involved.
Against Chalaba and who?
I didn't even think about it that way. I was too focused.
Whatever you're into, bro. But I'm not involved. Relax. I'm not involved.
Hey, mate.
The WWE reference. Sorry, I didn't even.
All right, CP, I heard about after watershed hours, but you're taking a piss room, boy.
Yes,
Yeah, man, relax. Listen, it's a Monday night, bro. School night. Relax, bro.
All right, we're gonna call that Monday Night Raw.
Anyways, for people who that's crazy. That is crazy. Whoa. What? That's crazy. But anyways, as you guys can tell, the Chelsea guys, they're yeah, it's crazy, man. Look at all the things that they're saying. Prime, big up to you as well. What are you telling me, man? I know you last couple of weeks you said you haven't watched the game. Did you watch the game this time?
Yeah, I did. I saw.
So you saw
mainly
Chalaba.
I saw the game mainly the second half.
Wait, so you're telling me you saw Chalaba make that mistake at the end in 4K. You of all people saw that.
Oh yeah, he did. I saw him on Lewis's stream. I saw the look the second that happened.
Also, you saw it like in 4K.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
The
what's
side
funny?
eye was amazing. Like the second that mistake happened, I fucking knew.
You know what's funny? After the game on Lewis's stream, Jimmy was just raging out about the mistakes and stuff, and Lewis for some reason put me on big screen. I don't know why, but I don't know. It's what it is. Sack the manager, apparently. It's he's our fault. Sack him. Get rid of him. Well, let the next manager come in and have to deal with our center backs and our goalkeeper. Yeah.
Speak on it. So UNCP floor is yours. Sunderland, what's going on? Lost to Sunderland at home.
I'm gonna talk about the two like
Garnacho scored.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Prime might have a different opinion. Before the substitutions, he was our best attacker, and that shows you how shit the attack was. Mike, you didn't get any service, so I'm gonna leave him out. Okay, João Pedro was playing at the false, not like the shadow striker /10 that people have been saying, which he's been good at, and I admit he was so shit. First touches shit. Releasing the ball, fucking never. He's driving with the ball into traffic, fucking losing the ball in the midfield every fucking time. I was like, I wanted him gone at half. Okay. Then we got Portuguese shittier Willian. That's who we have. Never tell this fan base was on Willian when we were winning titles with this man. And we were talking about how we have him for his work rate. And that's what Pedro Neto is. Pedro Neto, yes, that Portuguese winger. Pedro Neto, bruh, fuck off from my club. I'm so glad he's gonna be gone in the summer. I know he's because we're getting Quenda and the two wingers we got we're not gonna sell. So I'm so glad he's gonna be fucking gone. He's a kick and run merchant. This dickhead had a 2-on-1. Garnacho's so it's him and a defender in front of him that he can outpace, and Garnacho's making a straight run. All he has to do is play the ball into Garnacho's feet. You know what this dickhead does? Plays it basically behind Garnacho. like in a sense, because the momentum, like literally, I'm like, you motherfucker, you destroyed this 2-on-1. We could have been 2-0 up, 2-0 up. And it's not like Garnacho's goal is anything special. I think the movement into the box was good. I thought he should have shot it outside, but the goalkeeper was shit enough for the ball to go through his legs. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So in that sense, he got the goal. But he was our most threatening attacker besides Esteval, who comes in, who's obviously a baller. And he played 90 minutes, so I kind of guess why he didn't play. And then
Garnetto. That's crazy.
Breaking. I think Enzo was decent. I'll be honest. Like nothing great, nothing bad. Caicedo, decent defensively. The worst game I've seen him play in terms of progressing the ball and passing. We were still 1-1, and Reece James, he could nice ball to Reece James, 5-yard pass, fucks it up. He was having that all game. I'm like, remember, even with these fuck ups, we had the most chances in attack and 72% possession. I'm like, you motherfuckers fucked up the attack that much. Okay, Cucurella, that's my dog. He did his job. He was running into the box, making late runs. He was doing his job and all that. Same with Reece James. Now let me get into Josh. So Josh Achapong, good defensively, lost the header for the first chance with for the throw-in, which I think he should have done better, but I think he'll learn. 19, he's going to grow into this. Now let me talk to, first of all, I'm going to talk to the guy who started. I'm going to call him the little bitch because that's what he is. He's the little bitch. Okay, this man is so fucking soft. I want to say worse things, but he's a man of God, so I have to respect him to a certain extent because I'm not.
Hey,
I would the things I would say.
Wait,
the
CP, are you saying he believes in the same God you believe in? He believes in the
No, I
same God
don't.
you believe in.
Clearly, I don't, because my God isn't a bitch like this man is. I swear to God, he's a bitch. I swear to God, he's a bitch. Oh. Like, dude.
Hey, John C, just let him land.
How can a person be 6'4" and get bodied by people who are half his fucking height? What are we doing, bro? What is the point? What is body? Dude, we had a Christensen we used to make fun of for having diarrhea, who was stronger and more capable mentally than this guy is.
David and Goliath.
Dude, it is. Okay, dude, because me and Prime, you know, I'm so frustrated.
Full on raging.
Me and Prime
That
have been on this
insane.
almost like a holy war because
What is this?
What the fuck?
What is this?
I don't even. What is this?
What is this?
I'm so lost in these references.
It's Graham Potter's face on Chalobah.
Okay. Anyways, that's so out of context for me. I don't get. Anyways, fuck, you got me out of this. Give me a second.
Crazy.
I had thoughts, Prime. I had thoughts. Just give me what the fuck, bro. Sorry. Okay. So this Chalobah guy. Okay. Does this guy also not realize he doesn't have Van Dijk's resume for this fucking Van Ora defending for the second goal? So Towson, Grandpa is fast enough to catch up to the guy. Okay, so Grandpa has the attacker in front of him. Okay, so the attacker can roll him or not, but he's held him for 2 seconds. You've come back. What are you doing? So either you're not tracking the runner who's making the late run because you're an idiot, and you're also an idiot not to be aggressive enough to do it to get the guy who has the ball right now. So what the fuck's the point of you? You're literally a statue. I don't care about you being proper Chelsea. I don't care about how we've like fucking used you like a fucking used condom. Like, I don't give a fuck. Just get the fuck away from my fucking club. Get the fuck away. I don't care, bro. I swear. No, because it's been 2 years. Don C. Prime knows it. There were people in this fuck. You know what? I'm gonna say this right now. Thiago Silva is the greatest 40-year-old defender I have ever seen in my life. Because there were people in this fan base. Prime knows this because me and Prime had arguments against this guy about him potentially being world class under the Tuchel system of 3 at the back, and we were like, "You're fucking crazy." Me and Prime were like, "You are fucking insane." And now people realize how much of a bitch we have said he's been for the past 3 years, and people are realizing this now. I am so done. And then I didn't know this was possible, but we found the center back version of Tammy Abraham. How can a man be 6'6" and still be shit in the air? I didn't know that was possible. And this ain't even basketball where you have man who are 7'1". You're literally fucking Goliath and everyone else is David. How the fuck are you fucking up header? How are you so shit aerially against people who are 5'9"? You're 6'6", bro. You're literally a ninja boy. Like what you fucking have? You're having bags. I'm seeing the muscles. I'm seeing what the fuck it is for. Are those balloons? Are they implants for biceps? What the fuck is the point?
Implants.
What the fuck? Because he's also a little bitch. Because he's also getting bodied by not 5'6" dudes. Sorry, 5'6" dudes, but 5'9" dudes. Oh my god, 3 inches more. Good for you, buddy. Fucking hell, man. I'm so done with these little bitches. How am I getting better defending a leadership from a 19-year-old?
So you saying 3 inches more is crazy, by the way.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck about pauses, about AOs. I already said Chalaba's like a used condom. I don't give a fuck at this point right now. And I'm so glad I saw, and I'm only saying this shit because Sheik was ready with the fucking banner. So thank God. Because how do you make Sanchez look decent? And you know what? I said this to Prime. I've been saying this since second week of August. Caldwell is a top 5 center back in this fucking league. And you know why I say this? Because in the second half of last season, we had the third best defense, and he had to be a center back partner with one of these two idiots the entire time. We won a Club World Cup with one of these two idiots being a partner with him the entire time. Because the more I'm seeing them together, the more I'm like, dude, Caldwell must be a fucking godsend. He's getting better in my head week by week because I'm seeing. So I'm like, you're telling me this Caldwell guy that we were trashing literally carried us to be the third best defense while having Sanchez behind him too as goalkeeper? That's fucking wild. And the only thing I blame Maresca for, the one substitution, is taking off Josh Achapong for Tosin. That's the only substitution I blame him for. Because the others, I think, are kind of warranted. You could kind of say Garnacho, you could sub off later on because he was our best attacker, like I was saying, at least. But that's the only. I can't blame Maresca for Pedro Neto being an idiot for a fucking 2-yard pass when it could have been a 2-on-1. I can't blame him for João Pedro fucking up, losing the ball in the midfield and not releasing it quick enough. I can't blame Maresca for this. Sorry, yeah.
So who do you blame?
No, I blame.
Someone's gotta hold the blame.
I blame the two bitches.
Someone's gotta hold the
because
blame.
We scored the goal. These fucking idiots should have at least got us a draw. So I blame the two. I blame the two center backs, and I blame Pedro Neto, João Pedro, and probably both Caicedo and Enzo's ball passing, I would say. Defensive.
More so the players, not the manager. More so the players.
More so the players. But attackingly, more so Pedro Neto is the worst player in our attack. And the two center backs, one getting subbed on, and Tosin and Chalaba.
What about Maresca? What about the substitutions? What do you think about them? And
I said the only one I would fault him for is taking off Josh for Tosin.
Okay.
Right? Because the other one he took off was he put Esteval in the 10 to get João Pedro out in the 10. I was like, that's fair enough because Esteval's played in the 10 before for Palmeiras, and he played like a 10 position against our midweek game for the Champions League. I'm forgetting the opponent right now. Sorry. And then he put in Gittins, which I can get more. You want continuing the pace and the driving that Garnacho gives you. And he put Pedro Neto on the right wing because we're like, okay, let's try it on this side. And then later on, we put Tyreek George there too, kind of. So that's the only one I would fault him for is taking off Josh for Tosin.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair
Sorry.
enough.
Anyways, Prime, sorry for taking up so much of the time.
What are you saying, Prime? What's your view on the whole Chelsea situation currently and the Sunderland game?
Congratulations to Sunderland. They are a good side. I know going into the game it will be tricky.
Mm-hmm.
However, saying that, there's still no reason why we should be losing. Fine, if our forwards have, an off day, whatever, that happens, okay. But there's still no reason why we should be losing to Sunderland. Why does their striker have basically all the time in the world to hold up the ball as if he's Didier Drogba in his prime. He shouldn't have that much time and space to just hold up the ball. People can say Tosin should have done better. I mean, yes and no. But if Chalobah's also aware and also helps out and they deal with it, then no one's really complaining about Tosin per se. However, they're both not good, regardless. Maresca, I don't know why you have to take off Josh. I think it's dumb. If you're bringing on Tosin for the aerial presence he has, then you should have started him in the first place. Start him instead of Chalobah, which I assumed he was going to do because you took off Tosin against Ajax. So it would have made more sense to start him instead of Chalobah if we were supposed to deal with Sunderland's aerial threat or whatever. Yeah, you can say Garnacho was our best forward, but I would have taken both Neto and
Garnacho. Prime, say that again. Say that again, please.
Fuck.
What's happening?
Sorry.
Say what?
Hello, followers.
What's going on,
As
Sheik?
you can tell, I didn't tell them that you were showing up today. So.
Mdinero, CP,
There goes
Prime,
the
everyone.
fucking
That
niggas.
is funny, bro. Man,
Blessings,
like,
man.
pay like the Undertaker.
Everyone good. Don't let me interrupt the proceedings and what's going on. Hey, you lot carry on. I just here to to know what's going on, man. You know, hear the
See,
reaction.
okay, people, before Prime starts here again, this is the only person that got 6 points this weekend. This pussy.
Yeah.
Why am I pussy off again? 6 points, like it's so unnecessary. So unnecessary. Blessings to the chat. Big up everyone in the chat. I see you.
Big up to you, followers, every single time.
Blessings, Sheik. You already know. Big up for having
Lovely.
me on.
I didn't tell them, and yeah, this is perfect. Look at them.
Anyway,
They're so excited to see him. So
anyway, I assumed the surprise was going to be an Arsenal fan, so fair enough. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, CP says that Garnacho was our best forward. I'll be real. I would have taken off him and Neto at halftime. I don't care. I would have taken them both off and brought on Esteval and Gittins to do more. But yeah, regardless, it's just annoying that if and when our forwards have an off day, that automatically means that we lose games because our center backs, our most experienced center backs, our oldest center backs are just not good. And like Sanchez didn't have to do anything in the game. So for people who want to say that he had a good game, he didn't deal with anything either. It's just, this whole thing is just frustrating that we're going to have to go through this all season again, because in January, we're not going to bring in anyone. We're not going to bring in a center back. Best case scenario, we call one of the young guys we have out on loan. And even if we recall them, are they even going to play? Who knows? So, yeah, whatever. Chelsea fans who say that they want Maresca gone, that's fine. That doesn't really change anything.
I was going to get to that.
The next guy, the next guy that comes in, he's still going to have to deal with Chalobah because, like, this guy's just never going to leave. He's just never going to leave. So, yeah, and even the next manager that comes in, it'll probably be Liam Rosenier, which I like, and he is a good coach, but he's also very young. So, and as much as he's doing a good job at Strasbourg, the pressure coming in at Chelsea is different. It could be.
There's always him. There is always him.
I'll kill myself. It could be De Zerbi, but De Zerbi's a guy. Yeah, in GTA. It could be De Zerbi, but De Zerbi's a guy who's he's gonna demand more. He's not gonna accept, Chalobah as a center back and Garnacho on the flank. He's gonna demand more publicly, which is not gonna work out well, and he will get sacked too. So, yeah, whatever. Is what it is. Is what it is. We have Spurs next week. They better win. These guys better win.
Wait. Can I comment on that? Can I comment on that? Can I piggyback off that, Prime?
I'm going.
On what?
Oh, sorry, Prime. Sorry. You're not done. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. Yeah. Comment on what?
Oh, on Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm once again. I said this off stage before the stream started. We're gonna do this whole, oh my God,
That's
guys,
possible.
you better win against Spurs. And then this happened 2 times a year. Me and Sheik have this conversation. Ooh, the big match, the derby's coming, the big matchup's coming. And then I come in nonchalant saying, it's Spurs, we're gonna beat them. I don't care. And then this result happens. I come on Monday, all nonchalant. I'm like, yeah, it's Spurs, we're gonna win. Now Sheik's gonna ask me the same thing. I'm gonna be nonchalant once again. We're gonna win this game. It's fucking Spurs. They literally, when we were 10th, we beat them. When they had Pochettino and they were riding high for the fucking league. I don't care. We had Graham Potter. Was the only time in my lifetime I've seen us lose in the league against them. When we had Graham Potter. Frank, I'm not worried. It's Spurs, brother. It's Spurs. It's literally Spurs. I don't care if they fucking had Lionel Messi in his prime. It's
Flawless, I want to
Spurs.
have that.
It's he can't
Also
rebuttal
have
this.
that
He can talk as much as he likes.
Yeah, because he can't
He's
rebuttal
got a
this
point.
because
Like, as much as he's not wrong in what he's saying,
that's
he's
why
not
I'm
said nothing
saying
wrong
this,
yet.
because as much as
Look at their record against them.
like we've lost at least in the league, because we lost against them in the Carabao Cup in 2000
right, man.
was it 8?
It's like Arsenal in Europe, man. Same type of shit. Sorry, go
It's
on. As you
literally we beat them once.
Crazy.
No, we've lost to them once in 32 years, and that was with Graham Potter. You think I'm gonna give a fuck in the league? Also, great shots. I appreciate. You know what? I love that shot. Thank you, Floss. I appreciate that. No, exactly. They're like Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, it's so nice they made it to the semifinals. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that every year. It's
Let's just talk about Chelsea and their loss against Sunderland. Just remember, Chelsea was supposed to win the league or at least compete. I can see you lot are doing a hell of a job competing so far. In the
I was waiting for their section to be over so we all could cook. But
yeah. So at least
that's competing stuff. Who did we play before United? I said after that game that if we lose to United, this title race stuff is done.
No,
so
we
for people like Lewis that still believe, that's fine. But we're not competing.
I was hearing after the Forest game that you're in a title race until you.
I know who. I'm gonna call out names. Names because I had conversations with people.
And I said, if you're in a title race, then where are we? What are we in?
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I keep telling people, like, the league. We're 9 games in, to be fair, but wait until we've played like 10 games or more before you start looking at the table. However, in terms of how things actually are, we're not competing, which is unfortunate.
And who I'm sorry, because I'll call out some names. Big out to Casually FC. The second we won against Forest, he's on fucking American Waffle saying, "Oh, we could be second." And this is after we won, and I even thinking in my head, brother, do you know who our center backs are? Palmer is missing.
But CP. No, hold on. CP. That's the same. But CP, he's the same guy that thinks Sanchez is top 5 shot stopper in this league.
I know.
You know who you're talking to, bro.
I know. But let me talk to other people who.
Flawless. You heard that right. Sanchez is top 5 shot stopper in this league.
We have arguments with him.
Yes.
When I'm not at the
if I ever start whiling like that with comments like that, just message me on the slide and be like, "Yo, Flawless, you're doing too much."
Hey,
sorry,
Flawless.
I don't think you've ever said that about
let me just say this. Flawless. I know certain things. I know certain things. Sometimes maybe I go a little bit too far. But Marshall thinks I have an agenda against Sanchez.
Yeah, same with me. He thinks
agenda against a terrible player.
He thinks it's an agenda. He thinks
someone plays bad, it's an agenda. This is the thing I hate. Like, if you play bad and someone's playing bad and you're trying to call it out,
like Prime doesn't usually. He's usually not either not watching the game or on Lewis's Discord, but I'm usually watching with Marshall, and I'm literally having arguments with him during the game about how shit Sanchez is on a fucking regular basis, bro. It's fucking wild. He also thought I was having an agenda against Garnacho. I'm just like, he's fucking shit. Anyways, besides, sorry. But
wait. Marshall backs Garnacho.
Not like to that extent, but he's like, give him a fair chance kind of shit. And I'm like, I'm not giving him a fair
chance. Yeah, give him a fair chance. I'm with that. I'm totally with that.
I hate, you know what? Lewis said the same thing. Oh, he's at Chelsea now. So we have no fuck off.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't
Man,
have
you
to.
got back in the
no,
school
you
a
do.
great
Give him a
goal,
chance.
man, and he's got
Give him a
more J
chance.
than
Hey,
Isak.
hey, don't see. Why are
Well,
you
that's
talking?
not hard to have. Josh Achapong has more
Don't
goals
see.
than Isak.
Don't see.
but-
He's joining Arsenal in a year or two. Why are you talking?
Let me ask a question. You might may have covered this discussing the game, but I want to get the thoughts on this. The second goal you conceded against Sunderland. Who do you like? Not blame most, but who do you blame overall? Because I heard about the mistake. I heard about the goal before seeing it, and all I heard was
Flawless,
the
I'll
two
tell you, they
centre-backs,
covered it. The CP called the oh, it was crazy name, whatever he called him.
Yo, is that why you had the banner up as well? But what about
yes,
tracking back?
yes.
So yeah, who do you outside of Chalobah and Tolson? Who else are you not looking at, or is it solely on those two? I'm just genuinely asking because when I seen it, I was like, I thought it was a worse mistake than people was making out. Obviously, because I didn't know I have any context. I just know they made a mistake for a goal. But go on. I just genuinely want to know.
I think it's more on the worst. It's on Chalobah.
Okay.
Because Tosin has caught up to his man, and as he's holding his man for a second or two, right? So now you've got time to make two decisions. Either you track the runner that's making. So you look back, you check back, and see if there's a runner, and if there's not, then you should attack the man, right? So then you can get the ball away or just take him away from the goal even further. But he's just standing there, right? He's not tracking the runner, and Reece James is coming back, and we know he's not the fastest. He's quick, but man's also bombing up a little bit and into the midfield. So I'm mostly blaming Chalobah for this goal, personally, for the second one. Because I'm like, Tosin's done his job of at least catching up to the guy. Now it's your turn to be proactive, not reactive, which is the issue with him.
Oh, that's what you saying about it, Prime.
How do I say without getting the channel cancelled? Terminate their contracts, both of them.
That's fair.
They both have to go. What I want to do, and people keep saying we can't do this because they're both 19. I just want to play Achapong and Hato until further notice. But because they're both young, listen. It's better than two 27-year-olds that can't do anything. So that's my opinion. But people say because they're kids, you can't just throw them into the fire because apparently people think they'll burn or whatever. But Fofana can't even stay fit. And even if we play Hato, then Cucurella doesn't have a backup at left back. I don't know. I mean, it goes back to squad planning, but people will still want to praise, this the two sporting directors and stuff like that. I don't know. Whatever. It's gonna be another. It's gonna be another annoying season. But
yeah, last thing on the title race thing. Me and Prime never thought that. Like not never thought that. In the beginning of the season when Cole was healthy and everything, I'm like, we can get up to second or third. Right?
No, even when the season started, but I got a few games in and I was like, like I'm deluded. It's not working. I'm deluded. Because what I saw before the season started was I have a deficiency, but Arsenal, Liverpool, and City have one too. So maybe we can stay in the race long enough. But City got Donnarumma. Liverpool, I expect Slot to figure it out. And Arsenal, you have a better squad now, but you still have Arteta. We still have Chalobah, Tosin, and Sanchez. It doesn't match up. It doesn't match up.
Also, last thing on a side note for BMX Gunner, I'm not either Madrid pay 150 million for him or we're not selling him. And you could say Madrid want him. We have the reason why, at least the one bright side about these we literally have him on death row contracts. So either pay the money or you're not getting him. And if he has said that he's a Chelsea fan,
Caicedo.
So he's saying that Caicedo. I'm not.
All right.
So he's apparently a Chelsea fan because the pictures, but not just that. It's that we have a long contract. He still has another 9 years with us. So we have the power, and I don't think he's that type of guy where he's gonna make a fuss to get pushed out.
If we sell Caicedo before selling Chalobah, I'll punch a wall, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying we will. I don't until Madrid pay the bag, which is either the same amount we got him for, so it'll still count as a net profit because of amortization, or they pay way more money, which is going to be another breaking the British transfers fee, so it'd be more than Isak. He's not leaving our club.
Yeah, I don't think you lot sell him. I don't even think Real Madrid going for him, to be honest.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
They're chilling on midfielders right now.
Yeah, midfielders, they're good.
Camavinga, Tchouameni, all those guys are chilling.
And they got someone else
Rest-
joining as well in the summer. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But they got another central midfielder people have been hyping up as well. Just can't remember his name.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Rest of the panel, what we saying? Chelsea losing out to Sunderland. Swansea. Everyone open.
To be honest, I didn't watch the match. I saw a little bit of the highlights. I saw Garnacho score. Great goal by him. This is what I'm saying by his standards. Chelsea. Yeah, it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. Do you know what it is? Because I didn't really watch it, so it's hard for me to comment. It's just for my agenda only. It's that whole Garnacho scoring and Isak not scoring. The fact that all of that money spent, you know what I'm saying? The new R7. Oh, and Verts. Oh, my apologies. How can I forget my favorite player?
The two back-to-back British transfer records, man. Back to back.
Well, no, it's fine. It's fine. CP Vert's done it to his level. This is what I'm saying. He beat the winners, but it's okay. This is what I'm saying. He helped beat the winners. It's okay. That's their level, bro.
Wait,
wait, before you go, hey, Mdinero, what are you saying about the Chelsea?
Hold on. No, hold on. Before he goes,
now we got flawless Spurs activity. You see that Spurs.
Wait, hold on. Before Mdinero goes,
what are you saying about Chelsea?
Yeah, just now.
Hold on. Before
Mdinero goes, outside of Eli's script, so with Mdinero, you know what I'm saying?
Before Mdinero goes, let's see. Who said the what? The wieners.
Yeah, they beat the wieners, isn't it? Like the Frankfurters, the wieners, bro. That's what I call them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right. I went over, man. Yeah. All right. Mdinero, go ahead, bro. Say what you got to say.
Was me, yeah?
Nah, the guy behind you.
Yeah, what you saying, Mdinero?
Oh, it's me. No. I just want to say Garnacho shit, man. You know what it is, bro? Like, you see this guy, bro. Look, I watched like this video of my man, yeah. And it was like I think it was like a 1 minute just clip of everything that he did in the game. And man, I actually feel sorry for Man United. I didn't really, obviously I thought he was whack before, but I didn't really see it until like this. And then the attitude of the guy, bro, like, he actually thinks he's CR7, you know, for real. Like, man was shaking his head when he was coming off the pitch. Brother, you stink, bro. You stink so bad. Like, bro, that's the only thing I took out of that game. Like, Chelsea lost and all that, but you know, when it comes to Chelsea, there's not really a lot man can come with Vim to these guys too tough in it. But what man can say is Garnacho stinks, bro. Like, and also what I can also say is I told you, man, about black centre backs, bro. Like, man's told you, man, about this. Black centre backs, black goalkeepers.
We had Desai.
We
had Rudiger. What are you talking about?
Wait, chill. You're not listening. I told man about black centre backs.
Mdinero's right. No,
next week if Garnacho starts, you ain't worried.
What you don't understand.
I'm not worried
about Xavi Simons.
Mdinero's still got PTSD from Phil Campbell. It's okay.
Mdinero's
right. You man are taking it. You man are not taking it. I know what crap because
Mdinero, I agree with you. You guys are
telling you, bro.
I'm not gonna. No comment.
I'm telling you, bro.
You know what? Actually, you know what? What banner?
Man said, yeah, the CP is not involved in this. No one.
Pop the banner before I say what I've got to say. Pop the banner. Because I agree with Mdinero.
Oh my goodness. All right.
I'm part of what Prime says as well.
Why the flawless turn off the camera? Mdinero said, all right. Mdinero said black centre backs.
Oh, you not left me on it by myself.
Hey, okay,
how can everybody cut out like this?
It's fine. Tonti, turn off your camera before I speak. Don't want to be part of it. Cool. Mdinero said black centre backs, which are Chalobah and Tosin. He didn't say centre backs that are black, which is like Sol Campbell and Ledley King and them, man. There's a big difference between those two caliber of people. A big difference. Big difference. All right. So Rudiger is a centre back that happens to be black. Chalobah, we know what he is. That's the difference, guys. Okay. So there you go.
Can I just say something as well?
I just had to explain it.
I've got to further this, by the way. Yeah.
Okay, so, never mind. I'm gonna be
like, listen, look. no, it's not. This one ain't too bad.
You're right.
But obviously, it's basically Listen, majority of black centre backs in it, they have this one gene in it. I don't know what to call it. Maybe Prime can call this type of gene. There's only certain ones of them that don't have it. And like Prime said, you know what I'm saying? There's centre backs who are black and then there's black centre backs. Yeah,
Facts.
black centre backs include that guy that played for Chelsea before, and the thing is, he's so bad that his name. I'm even having a blank moment, bro. What's my man's name that used to play for you lot? But why am I having a blank moment, bro?
Who are you talking about?
Oh,
Rudiger?
is it? Is no? Is it Koulibaly? Is it Koulibaly?
Oh, Koulibaly. Aye,
Yeah,
yeah. He had a
that's
bad
another
year.
one.
Bad year in the Prem. Bad year in the Prem.
Upa
Yeah.
Meccano, that's another
Upamecano,
one.
yeah, he's another.
That's
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
Calvin Bassey, that's another one. Bro, I can keep going. You know, there's a lot of guys out here, bro.
Yeah,
So
So
I'm
best
sure. Obviously, like I say,
Hey.
this is it, bro.
Wait.
That's all I have to
Mdinero,
say.
are you saying it's the actually? She turn off your camera so no one says it's. Turn off your camera. Mdinero, are you saying it's the nigga gene? Is that what you're
I
saying?
can't like that's the word that I really wanted to use. I just held it down, innit? You know what I'm saying? I wanted to hold it down. Like that was the word, but I thought, you know what? Let me just, you get me, bro. Let me try
Come
just
on, bro.
be articulate with the way I
Truth,
say this.
It's the truth.
So you're trying to say dark-skinned brothers shouldn't be defenders?
Nah. What we're saying is you should be a center back that happens to be black, not just a.
You know,
Your attribute as a center back shouldn't be your pace and power because you're black. That shouldn't be your attribute.
Bro.
As a center.
Chris Samba was though.
Who?
yeah.
Who'd you say, Doncy?
Samba.
Samba.
Wow.
And what level did he play at? Who did he play for?
That's true. That's
Exactly. Thank you.
Wow. Well, for anybody who anyways,
I wish
anybody
Kaneki
else?
was here,
Anybody else have
Kaneki
any
was
thoughts
here.
on this Chelsea game?
Hey, free us from the black center backs.
Sheik, do you agree?
Anybody who thinks maybe it
Sheik, do you
wasn't a
agree?
center back problem? Anybody who maybe
Sheik,
thinks it
Sheik,
wasn't
do
a
you
center
agree?
back problem?
Sheik, do you agree?
I Sheik, therefore it's a goalkeeper problem, and we all know my views on those.
Yeah, I'm all
goalkeepers.
there to hear for that. If anybody else who thinks it wasn't a center
Wait,
back
hold
problem,
on.
I'm all
Hold
ears.
on. So wait, actually, turn off your camera, Sheik. We're still
Oh
having
my
fun.
God, bro.
Yo, black goalkeepers, yeah, black goalkeepers. Let's
Go
move.
get-
Black
So,
goalkeepers. Let's move, man.
hey, Doncy, Mdinero, Flawless, if you're still here, Eli, I have a question then. So we can't be center backs and we can't play in goal. What positions should we play? What should we do then? What positions?
Anywhere else but them positions. Bro, that's the reality. Anywhere else but them
Hey,
positions, bro.
I prime.
Especially goalkeeper.
I prime.
Yeah.
People's them. Best believe this year, there's a few things that we shouldn't be doing. One of them is goalkeeping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah. The
Facts.
second one is swimming in the ocean. When we go to
Facts.
we go chest high, nipple high, anything that touches our neck here, we're like, nope. If the water's too cold, nope. This is what I'm saying. Like, there's certain things that we don't do or we're not good at.
Facts.
We need to be staying in our lanes. Okay, that's all I'm saying on that one.
Hey, listen, black men, we can't be goalkeepers, we can't swim, we don't cheat. Those are the three things about black men. Big up, man. Big up,
You
my
know what
people.
I'm saying? Big up my peoples, man.
Oh,
Except for the goalkeepers.
Can I turn my
Except
camera
for the
on?
goalkeepers, but big up my peoples. F the
Okay.
goalkeepers.
Can I turn my
Yeah,
camera
go
on?
on, bro. Go on, bro.
Yeah, do you wait? Sheik, do you agree or do you disagree?
No comment.
Hey, Sheik is. Hey, listen, Sheik is still BLM, man. He's always BLM, man. Come on, man.
Hey, it's BLM until you have a non as your goalkeeper. If I hear you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Banner's up for a reason. That's all I'm saying. Banner's up for a reason.
Hey,
Banner's
guys,
still
this
up.
might-
I
you
never
know what, guys,
removed
this is
it.
gonna be the last Mud Brother episode. It's gonna be the last one.
Banner's up for a reason.
Hey,
That's
this
all I'm
is.
saying. Eli, I need the. Please
Bro,
tell me.
anything-
Please tell me, Eli. Please tell me
anything
it
not
wasn't a
related
center
to
back's
race.
fault.
Anything not related to race.
Eli, please tell me it wasn't.
Oh,
it
the
wasn't
starter
a center back's
says it.
fault.
Eli, tell him that it's Enzo's fault. It's Enzo's fault. Yeah.
It's everybody's fault, man.
Perfect.
It's everybody's fault.
Love it. Love that, man. It's everyone.
You know, yeah, I blame CP for this one.
What did I do?
No, you know what?
I did not
Actually,
even
It's
bring
the way
it
you
in.
started it.
No, I'll tell you this, Don T, and you'll agree with me on this. I blame Flawless on this one.
Oh, yeah,
I'll tell you
facts,
why.
facts.
Because Flawless is like, I want to hear from Mdinero, and then this is where it all started from.
Yeah.
And then look at this.
energy.
He also just disappeared once the
Facts.
conversation just
Hey,
began.
do you know it's that Flawless said, I want to hear from Mdinero, and he turned off his camera. Hey, facts.
See?
I just want to say disclaimer, yeah. Disclaimer. My
I
first
take
entry,
notes. I just want to say that as well.
my first entry into the YouTube scene, disclaimer, was on Sarcasm City TV.
Hey, facts.
So every
Hey.
statement that I made, it began there. I just want to say that. innit? But just because he ran away from the camera, I just thought I'll just put that out there. I started at Sarcasm City TV. If you want me to spell it, just comment in the chat, and I can do that for you. So.
Sorry, yeah, as you were saying, Eli. Sorry.
Oh no, it was just a bad performance from Chelsea, man. I mean, what else can I say? Sunderland, they did what they did. They did the job, man. I mean, I can't really say too much else. You know, hey, granted, doing the Lord's work again. You know.
Flawless, were you here this whole time? Were you listening?
I was listening to some. I had to go away while it was going on.
Of course, you had to.
So you're telling me.
It's
So you're
okay.
telling. Wait,
Okay.
one second. So you're telling me you instigated all of that and just went away?
Instigate. Whoa. Let's not use big words like instigate. Whoa.
Flawless.
Whoa. Hold on. Let me respond to these terrible allegations on my good name. What did
Anybody
I
disagree?
instigate?
Anybody on the panel disagree?
Nah, it's
Anybody
cool. No,
disagree?
Flawless.
Hey, chat, you disagree.
This is
Flawless,
crooked
what was the
outside
last
of
thing you
Eli,
heard?
yeah? I ain't trying to hear from anyone. You know what I'm saying? To that.
Flawless,
Wait,
Flawless,
before we
you
get
left.
to that, what was the instant? What did I? No, what am I supposed to? Before we get to that, Prime, what was I supposed to have instigated?
No, but that's the thing. That's what
You're
we're
telling me he missed the whole dialect.
That's what we're getting to.
He missed the whole dialect.
What did I
We're not
do?
getting
Hey,
into it again.
nah, do you know what? Just for
Just
for the people that watch this back here, I'm not gonna lie. Flawless was texting me, and everything that I said came from him. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Now, Flawless, you know what's funny? Yeah.
What
was
did
the
I
last thing you heard?
instigate? What
When you
got
left?
said?
When you left,
Yeah.
what was the last thing you heard?
Who was it? What was it? What was the question I asked about? It was about who conceded the goal, right?
Yeah,
Who was
yeah.
at fault for the goal?
Yeah, and you said Mdinero, speak up. I want to hear from you. You said that.
No, remember the last
Yeah,
part?
you
Go on, tell me the
Mdinero
conversation that happened, the gist of it, and I know I can watch it back.
No,
anyway.
I don't think we should say the gist of the conversation.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
I love how on your banner as well, Sheik. Yours is just opinions of panelists and not the opinions of Sheik TV. You leave it to no doubt whatsoever. In mine, I say sometimes you're like,
let's just say this once. I don't think
fully.
me and
I have to
Sheik
make
have
sure
the
it's the
right to
biggest
say
banner
some of
as
the
well,
things
so
that
that
were
like, you
said.
can't get
Hey,
misconstrued.
oh yeah, that was
Flawless,
it. The black centre backs. That's what I heard. Yes, that is the last thing I heard.
I said
I'll be real, Flawless. I don't think Sheik wants to sometimes agree with what Mdinero and I said. I don't think he wants to sometimes.
Yeah. Me and Sheik can't speak on
I
this,
didn't
so that's why
instigate nothing. I have to blame me for what's been said when I am not here. It's crazy work. People they blame me when I'm not around. You know.
All I'm saying is you said you want to hear from Mdinero, and then that's just where it all began.
Yeah. Can we just do one thing?
I did, and then I caught the gist of what he was saying.
Don't see, back me up, bro. You said you
agreed. No, Flawless. It's like this, right? Is it Bruno's fault United finished 15th? No, but he's a big part of it.
Yeah,
just like you. Just like you. You're not 100% the reason why Mdinero said what he said, but you're a big reason why.
Why am I a big reason why Mdinero what you said? Why? Please explain that to me. Why am I at fault for what some other panelists say?
If you're an avid watcher of Sarcasm City, when he watches games from the NBA, from playback and Twitch and so forth, can we just get some violins in the chat from Mr. Woe Is Me? You know what I'm saying? Some violins in the chat from Mr. Woe Is Me, man. Oh, what did I do?
I asked you to know what I did. You know, I asked the question.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
I get the blame for what Mdinero said. It's crazy.
I'll summarize it quickly. You asked Mdinero to further the point about black center backs, and let's just say it went.
I didn't ask him about black center backs.
Me and she did not know it would go down. That's all I'm gonna say.
I said on the game. I didn't ask him in particular about Tosin and Chalobah. I heard him mention Garnacho. He mentioned the black center backs. I just wanted to know.
You texted me, bro. Why are you lying, bro? You texted me, bro.
Why always?
You texted me, bro. Texted me, bro. Understand when he was away.
Okay, so
I know how Balotelli felt at that moment, man. Why always me? 100%, man. It's crazy.
That's the same Balotelli who did fireworks in his own house, isn't it?
A black Italian, I understand, man. I get it, man. I hear it.
Flawless made me take the fall for the sarcasm City TV comments, man. It's that, man. It's me.
Wait, so
It's me, bro.
Flawless, what you're saying is, Flawless, we can't have black Italians or black center backs or black goalkeepers. Is that what you're saying?
I have
Crazy.
no
Here I
issue
go
with that.
again. Here I go again.
I have no issues with black centre back. I disagree with that. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite
no,
centre backs of
wait.
all time is black. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Real
Name
Ferdinand.
him.
Real.
I was gonna say
Yeah, no,
Southampton.
Rio's a center back that happens to be black. He's not a black center back.
Did you like Did you Flawless? Did you like Flawless?
No, not again.
Flawless.
No,
Flawless.
no.
Did you like what's his name? Kwambala? Did you like Bai? Did you like the man?
But you know what I did? But yes.
No, but you skipped Kwambala. Did you like him as well?
Who?
Kwambala. Or
Yeah,
whatever his second
when he
name.
played, he was like, I would have kept him. I wouldn't have sold him. But he was a
No,
solid
that's
player.
not a good answer, bro. Did you like
you
him, or you're talking about? Oh yeah, when we played him, yeah. Like I wouldn't have sold it, bro. Is he good or is he not
I
good,
wouldn't have
bro?
sold him. Do I think he was? Nah, he was decent. I wouldn't go as far as say good.
Mm.
He's
Do
not.
you think he had a Do you think he had a bozo gene in that?
No, from what I see, no.
Oh, okay.
He seemed like a very
steady
Eddie centre back.
Mdinero, did you say the bozo gene or the nigga gene? What did you say?
Hey,
don't blame me for that.
Morning.
Blame me, yo. Fucking blame me.
Hey, Sheik, make sure that when he says that, you know when the screen shows you speaking, make sure it's bright and clear.
Hello, people.
Make sure it's bright and
Conversation
clear.
TV was not involved in that comment, and nor will he ever be involved in those kind of comments.
Okay, I turn my camera back on. Is it?
Wait. Is this the same Conversations TV that said black people shouldn't swim and we're not good goalkeepers? That's the same Conversations TV, yeah.
I cannot confirm nor deny as everyone's screen was turned off. For all I know, it could have been prime. Yeah,
you said this when your camera was on. You said it when your camera was on.
Some people say that we all look and sound alike. It is what it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have the clip. All right, cool.
Wait, Sheik, let me help you with this. From two blacks. Fuck.
Oh my this guy.
Hold on. Say that again. Repeat that again.
I was gonna say.
Let me segue.
Yo.
Let me segue. Speaking of black center backs, let's talk about Liverpool.
Thank you. That's what I was gonna say.
Let's talk about Liverpool.
And because Liverpool got two of them stinking out the gym as well, yo.
Yeah, facts, man. Hey, maybe Van Dijk is a black center back. Crazy.
You know what? Yeah.
You know what's crazy is that I wanted to speak about these guys now. I feel like I can't speak about them this stream.
Let's speak about words.
Yeah, we can speak about words. We could speak about Tom Cleverley, no problem.
Tom Cleverley's crazy. Hey, Cleverley has a Premier League medal.
Well, actually, it's more like Tom Cleverley actually was clever. This guy's like Tom not so cleverly. Like that's really what it is.
Can I be honest?
Hey.
What's the difference right now between
Tom Cleverley won a league title? Let's actually I actually should put some respect on Tom Cleverley's name.
Tom was clever and Florian squirts. Crazy.
That's
what?
Whoa!
Wait, what?
Wait, yo!
Wait, hold on,
yo.
brother, bro, that might be the biggest why man's heard. Like a minute, bro.
It's funny. I laughed. I don't care. I laughed.
Okay, anyways, I felt like Konate is playing like Phil Jones, not gonna lie. Like it's not looking good for Konate. That defense is looking pretty shaky. Man, it's funny how Szoboszlai right now is probably their best player. And I think when Flawless, if he's actually listening still, I was making jokes off during that stream saying like, it looks like they're really not missing Trent, right, guys? They're not missing a person who can pass the ball, break lines and anything. No, they're not missing that person at all, right, guys? Because Florian Wirtz is doing that job. Gravenberch is doing that job, right? McAllister is doing that job. They don't miss Trent
speak
at all.
on it. Speak honestly, because Trent, they said, is a liability defensively, right?
Yeah,
that's what they told us, right?
You know the funny thing is
that's what they told us, right?
The funny thing,
they signed replacements, right? They signed the best left back in the league, Kirkes.
Yes, that's what we
right?
heard as Chelsea fans.
That's what we heard, right? Then they also signed Frimpong.
Yeah,
that's something we heard, right?
One of the best right wing backs in the world. Yeah.
How are they worse defensively this season?
No, you know what the ironic part is with Frimpong? They were making jokes about how
They've conceded
bad
14 goals.
Trent is defensively. It's like they never watched Frimpong for Leverkusen in their lives. Man was literally in his second season doing right wing shifts. Right wing shifts. That's how high up he was. Literally a right winger. Brother cannot. He has the only thing he. It's like the worst version of Kyle Walker. What I mean is, remember how Kyle Walker had pace and we used to kind of diss him at his defending, but his defending was
That
still
is a
good
bad
enough
comment.
because he had
I can't
physicality.
bring that up.
This guy doesn't have the physicality. He's just pace. So his defending is shit and he's weak. It's looking dark. McAllister, I don't know what happened. Maybe the body swap happened because he's performing like Enzo with that hernia he had. Remember, he's performing like shit. That's what it's looking like. Sabosla is looking like the best player. Man's playing right back, even though he's supposed to be the Hungarian Steven Gerrard. That's what the nickname they gave him last season. Fucking hilarious. Mohamed Salah, what is the difference? Dude, man has the worst. What's the difference between him and Madueke right now?
Oh shit.
Tell me the difference between him and
Madueke's
Madueke.
Wait.
Madueke's injured.
The only difference is he has slightly better attacking positioning because he gets into good positions to score these goals. Other than that, his dribbling is he's so.
I have an answer. The difference between him and Madueke is Don C actually likes Madueke.
Oh, sure. Ekatike is looking at the best attacker. I'm just gonna sort of pass that. I'm trying to save Sheik. I'm trying my best, Sheik. I'm trying.
No, yeah, let's talk about Liverpool. Come on, let's keep it Liverpool, man.
Ekatike is looking like their best attacker, but once again, it's like he's being forced. It's kind of like having like a middle child where it's like it's the one who doesn't get the attention. It's like, oh, you have him kind of situation. That's what Ekatike feels like. He feels like the neglected middle child. It's like, oh, we have him, and he's always trying to prove himself. Like, hey, mom and dad, like I'm doing really good. Look at my grades and everything, and they're never happy because Isak is still in front. And then remember when these guys were, you know what the conversations I'm hearing now in the Liverpool fan base, how they missed the chaos from Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz. This is what we've come to.
Grass is not always greener.
I was told that they were winning the league after Isak
signed. Once
Isak signed, it was over.
No, they are ruining the league. Do you know how they're ruining the league? They're ruining the market because they paid 70 million for Darwin Núñez, who had 5 goals in 30 games, and Isak is on the same goal ratio as him, and they paid 130 million for him. So they're actually ruining the market because they paid 130 million for the Swedish Darwin Núñez.
I'm not hearing the whole preseason gimmick anymore either for Isak. I'm not. How does Harry Maguire have more goals at Anfield than Isak and Verts this season? How? How does Aiden Heaven have more assists than Verts this season? How? Aiden Heaven. The guy ain't played a one full game.
Gabriel's got more goals than both of them put together.
How? Let's go deeper into this conversation. How can you, man, really not win a back-to-back Premier League? And we're really supposed to sit here and call you guys a grade,
bro. It's crazy that the Man United fan is saying that.
I'm just saying, how can you not win a back-to-back? How can you? In this whole time of us with our worst ever manager and our worst ever run, Ruben Amorim never lost 4 in a row. You know how mad that is? He never lost 4 Premier League games in a row. He's lost 3, but he's never lost 4. We're above Liverpool. They have one more goal. They have a goal difference of 2, and we're at a goal difference of 1. And this is Liverpool.
Yeah, for me, it's just the excuses that they're constantly making, and I keep saying it. It's excuse after excuse. First and foremost, they didn't have a preseason. Then, they haven't been here long enough. Then he doesn't know his formation. Then he doesn't know his best players. And now it's a fucking ball in the air, which I understand in isolation. But come on, man, what idiot talks about a ball in the air? Of course you can't win games with the balls in the air. Yes, I'll bring the ball down and control it and play the ball on the floor. Make yourself dominant. This is what I'm saying. It's not that just for me, it's not that, like, let's say, words. It's not that he hasn't scored or assist, because I don't judge football just on that alone. For me, he hasn't even put in a tackle. Tell me a game where he's put in a tackle, a noticeable tackle. You know what I'm saying? Tell me a game where he's done a 1-2. What, that little back flick against who was it? Against Man United that went nowhere. Yeah? See, this is what I'm judging the players on. I'm judging the fact that in your best games, him and Isak are being dropped. I'm seeing your best games, him and Isak are getting taken off the bench. Taken off the field. Right? And then when they get taken off the field, guess what? Liverpool looks better. People are going after Gakpo. Big up Sai, yeah, and he's always saying Gak shit. But guess what? He's got more GNA than fucking both of those pussies put together. And how much did he cost? And they're classing him as shit. Like I said the other day, I'd rather take a shit player that's scoring goals than a so-called good player. Let me say, a Prem-ready player. So people saying, let me say, one of the top 5 number 10s in the world that they want to play on the left-hand side. Get the fuck out of here, mate. You know what I'm saying? And then these lot still want to make excuses for them. Nah, do you know what? Yeah, sometimes you got to call the shit player as it is. Will they get better? Of course they will. But for the money that they spent, and you're still making excuses for that. But it's okay because my wife is going to buy me a Ferrari one day. I don't care how she talks to me nice. That's what these Liverpool fans are sounding like.
Please. There's also like a stat, I think, where like in this season, most of these games that they've lost, or even some of the games that they've won, they've conceded first. They always end up conceding the goal first. And I
think it's like 14. It's like 14-9 or something like that, because they got a couple clean sheets. I think they've conceded 14 goals in 8 games or something, or 16-9 or something like that. It's like average 2 goals per game.
They've had 4 defeats, which is they had 4 defeats, which was all of what they had last season.
4 in a row,
in a row, and that's all that they had last season. They have 4 in a row now.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. It couldn't happen to a nicer club. Can't stand him. It's great. And after they spent all this money and all that, and just now,
and I think that's the thing too. Is like I feel like a lot of people don't have a lot of like criticism for Slot, because some people are like towards the players. How can you spend all this money with all these players and not being able to, let alone figure it out? Because you can't even figure it out at this moment. You can't get nothing going. Like, I'd be like, okay, if you see some sort of patterns where they're still playing well and the attack is still going well to a certain, there's nothing at all. Just nothing at all. And then even the people that you had last year that you won a league title with look worse and look bad. Yeah. Like, it's like Van Dijk is giving away penalties.
Van Dijk's twerking, bro.
This guy's like,
yeah. Can change.
He's giving away goals, which are leading to literal like, them losing games. Hey. Yeah. It's crazy. And the best part is that they can't even scream FSG out, and it's FSG's fault. You can't even scream that.
You see what Liverpool remind me of? Do you know what broke person that's got his first grand year and he spends it all in 2 days? And then you ask him, what did you spend it on? I can't remember. That's what Liverpool. That's what Liverpool club reminds me of. And it's funny that what you said, they can't come with the notion of where we don't spend money, we're the best run club because we buy small, sell small, do things small, and they got so much mouth. This summer was horrible. The fact that they won a league, cool, I get it. This is what I'm saying. And then they still want to say, oh yeah, we'll be okay. Have they not seen each other? Haven't they seen their team play? Because I understand if they were scoring, yeah, cool, I get that. But they're losing from winning positions. I've never seen Liverpool do that. Not in the last few years. Yeah, Liverpool either win or lose.
Do you think it's over?
Literally, they win or they lose. Because what is it? It's 9 matches in now, yeah? Is it 9 matches or 10?
9 matches, I think, yeah.
9 matches in, 5 wins and 4 losses. So if we're just going on that notion, they either win or they lose, yeah? And they lose from winning positions. May that make sense? With the African king in Salah, with the best number 10 left, I don't know what he is, ask Liverpool player in words. With the so-called best striker, all-round striker in Isak, that's playing in the Premier League. Come on, with the best defender in Van Dijk. With the best midfielder in Gravenberch, so they said last season. Yeah? And I'm telling you, Alisson's lucky he's not even in this team because he can't even hold shots for this. He's the happiest man in the Liverpool camp right now, being injured on the bench. And I wish him well. Ekatike is getting disrespected. Like Sheik said, the middle child syndrome. I understand that. I was the middle child. I am. I get it. It's fucked up, man. But you know what, mate? Long last. I love it.
100%. But it's like these problems, and I was low-key, I've mentioned this whole time. These problems were there since the start of the season. Honestly, since the Bournemouth game at Anfield. A lot of the games that they won weren't convincing. They didn't seem convincing. And then it was only a matter of time, and I said it was only a matter of time that they would lose. They ended up losing to Palace, losing to Chelsea, losing to us, and now obviously losing this weekend to Brentford. And it's just like basic shit, long throws, stuff like that. Long throws that they can't defend. They can't get an attack to gel currently at this moment. I know that they won midweek, whatever, cool, in the Champions League. But it's like, I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think it's over for Liverpool? Too late to recover?
Yeah, I think it's over. Like
it's a wrap for them. Go on,
Yeah.
PP. It's a wrap for them in the league in terms of winning the league.
I told Flawless this.
Let me ask you
a
this
few
as
weeks-
well. Do you think he gets sacked before Ruben Amorim?
No.
But if it gets worse, if it gets bad, you don't think they pull the plug?
Not yet, because the table's so congested right now. I don't think so. You have to wait until Feb for anything to happen. The table's so congested.
But I say let's give it just 2 more games as well. Right now, what's the difference between Liverpool and Arsenal? Let's see. Let me pull up the table.
Yeah, but as long as he's in a Champions League position, they'll be like, it's a, we haven't addressed areas or blah blah blah. We'll give it another shot, or we'll give him more money in January, right? Because there's rumors that they're going to try to go after Semenyo.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So unless they're out of a top 4 position,
that itself is crazy to me. They think getting Semenyo will fix their problems.
That's what the rumor is. But with regards to like it being over, like I told Flawless this a few weeks ago, they're front runners. The 2 times they won the league
you have been saying this, yes.
Right? Is when they're running away with the league, because when they're going back and forth with Man City, they lost every time. It's not like they won. The only time is they won in 2020 when everyone was far away from them by January and they won that league. And the same thing happened last season. Every time they're in a title battle, they lose.
If they lose next weekend against Villa, they can find themselves as low as 10th in the league. Honestly, they could find themselves as low as 11th or 12th in the league.
Oh, please.
Depending on how results go.
Do what needs to be
because
done.
Villa are equal on points with Liverpool, so they'd go above them. Chelsea, if they end up beating Spurs, they'd go above them. We are already above them, which I still think is crazy. Brentford, if they win, they would go above them. It's crazy. They'd be in 10th or 11th, 12th,
I mean,
10 games into the league.
It's still early. Do you guys think you guys are saying it's done for them to still win it, right?
I don't think they'll win. I think they've lost too many matches.
I don't think.
I think the team morale is gone. I can't see them going on this miraculous 10, 15 game run, bro.
Just think about the issues that they're having as well, Prime. Like, I'm not obviously saying that like I think Arsenal would win the league or whatever, but Arsenal are a team right now who've only conceded 3 goals defensively. We're talking about a Liverpool team which has conceded 14 so far already.
Yeah,
14. And then you're also speaking on an attack which can't score goals either, to be honest.
No. So, okay.
If they end up dropping points, I just feel like because of the way that Arsenal are playing right now, because of how solid they are defensively, because I don't know if you guys agree with me, I don't think anybody at the top right now is playing to a very, very good competitive level. I think everyone to a certain extent is able to get 3 points in their games, but no one looks fully convincing. Manchester City, who we thought were in great form, lost to Villa this weekend through a Matty Cash goal. Matty Cash screamer. And like it just looks like people are starting to say they're Holland FC. Low-key. So it's like no one's really like convincing, and it could come to a point where like if Arsenal keep getting these wins through set pieces, whatever, and defensively they are solid, and that's not even a diss to them because they are good defensively. That gap is just going to get bigger and bigger. Next week they could find themselves 10 points off the top at most. Week after that they could find themselves 13. They still got to play teams like Manchester City too. It's not looking good for them. Some games, like these games that they lost, they should have picked up wins. They did last season.
obviously, like, you know, it's Liverpool, so I'm happy, but
Mhm.
it's the drop off is
mad.
so mad. It shouldn't be this bad. Like, forget them just spending all this money and stuff. For like a title winning team, you shouldn't drop off this bad. Because when it happened with us with Jose, we couldn't like string a pass together. We weren't even necessarily losing per se. We just kept drawing games, and then he got sacked, I think, in like December or something.
Oh, like
So-
again, these guys have lost 4 in a row. Think about it in your worst time under your worst manager. I don't know. I don't think if any of us have lost 4 in a row under our
No.
worst managers, worst times, worst periods. Mdinero, I don't think under Andrew lost 4 in a row.
Particularly not with this amount of
think so.
quality that Liverpool.
Yeah, I don't think so. I genuinely don't.
Not with the quality Liverpool are supposed to have. Like
exactly. Well, that's what makes it even worse is that this team that they have right now, all of us hailed as the better teams going into this season. This team also is far better than the worst teams that we've had, of course, right? And we never lost 3 or 4 in a row in those times. And this team is far, far better. So it's like, I get it. I think it's a mix of like, of course, like players to a certain extent. I think something we also don't speak about is, yes, it's the new signings, but it's also the ones that have been here that are not performing either.
Also,
Sheik.
when CP said about their about front runners,
Mhm.
he's right, because when you actually look back at it, this Liverpool era, whatever you want to call it, that started with Klopp, they've not won a title race, and a lot of the trophies that they've picked up, they've not been favorites to win. The 2 titles, they weren't favorites to win going into the season. The 3 domestic cup finals they played against Chelsea, we were the better team. And the Champions League final, they played Spurs, who gave away a handball in 30 seconds. Like, as great as they're supposed to be, where's the real era? Where's the real dominance?
So you're saying they're not good with pressure then?
But some people did speak about it.
See,
last season too. Since January, they've had the dip in form. Like Salah's dip in form, to be honest, has been quite since January. He went missing in a lot of like big games, right? And last season, I might be a little too early to say this, but is it a thing that did Liverpool win the league last season because everybody else just looked really bad? Is that what it really is?
Yeah, because last season,
and
right,
Arsenal had a shit ton of injuries. Is that
I
really
was
just
like
what it is?
I probably was the only person that kept saying that City will turn it around up until like December, because I kept looking at it like with Liverpool, if City just keep within distance, they will win the league because Liverpool will crumble. It was only fortunate for Liverpool that they were going up against Arteta's Arsenal. But if City stayed within distance, Liverpool would not have won the league last season. Because when you look at City's back end of the season that they did what they always did. They had a winning run. It just wasn't. They just started the run too late to actually win the league or anything. But they picked up a massive winning run to make up top 4. What you saying?
So generally, like I'll ask all of you guys, full panel. What do you guys think? Is it over for Liverpool? Is it done?
Yeah.
It depends on what they do going forward. If they can turn it around, I feel like maybe instead of benching their best player right now, Ekitike, maybe actually start him, and maybe actually give Chiesa minutes and actually try to fix the balance of Liverpool rather than, remaining stubborn and, being like Amorim and Arteta have been, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll change it around. But as of right now, I just don't see it happening, man. Like I completely misprofiled them buying Isak, destroying the continuity of that dressing room, because that's looking like what it's done, because it's hurt Ekitike's confidence, it's hurt the I feel like they were in their flow before they got Isak, and then once they got Isak, it's like everything just went downhill like quickly. It wasn't even like, within the space of like a couple of weeks. It was like as soon as they got Isak and everybody was, bumping them up like, oh my God, they're about to win the league by a landslide. Next thing you know, boom, 4 straight losses. Just like that.
Do you know, Eli? I think their problem started off at the end of last season, and it continued, because if you check the first game against who was it, Brentford, realistically they should have lost that match. I think that it was just luck why they won that, because Salah had a shit game until we scored. What was it, the 89th minute? I think it was, and then the other one was a penalty or something like that. They haven't been playing well, because if you even remember our game against them, yeah. We wasn't even mad at the result or the goal that they scored. We was more mad at the fact that the team that we put out, because we knew they were there for the taking for the same things that they're doing now. So I don't even think it's that thing. I just think that maybe Slot has been found out, or the fact that Trent left. Did you see the players that left? The Nunez, the Diaz, yeah. The moment they left, that's when Liverpool got a lot worse. Do you get me? Maybe he can't, like, he's not going to be able to shoehorn Isak and Wirtz in, but he needs to because of their price tag. You know what I'm saying? Because of obviously what's in their contract. So where do you think he goes from there?
Let's also not forget they missed out on Mark Guay pretty much last minute in the transfer window as well. That Isak money could have been facilitated maybe towards a center back or maybe some other issues, but it's just
no. They need a 6, bro. They need a 6.
Yeah,
they, because Gravenberg ain't a 6. You know what I'm saying? And Endo's not a 6. They don't have an actual 6. And the fact that Gravenberg got hurt, you know, that I shudder to think what's going to happen to Liverpool with him out. You know, because they already struggling as it is without Gravenberg. Oh my God, it's about to get ugly.
Someone's happy.
It's about to get Eli. It's about to get uglier. It's about to get uglier. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's about to get even worse.
Well,
so let me also ask you guys this: like, let's say this whole Liverpool situation was at your own clubs, right? Like, so us for Manchester United, flawless, Eli and Don C for you guys at Arsenal, Tottenham, Mdinero, Chelsea, CP, and Prime, right? You guys spend all this money. You guys signed 2 world-class players like Isak and Verge, this and that. Would you have taken FA Cup and top 4 in a season like this, having spent all that money, going off of the Premier League, going off of winning a Premier League?
What do you mean? We literally had that when we fucking won the league.
Because I'm hearing that some fans would be okay with it. That FA Cup and 4th is that's what I'm hearing.
Cheek, I can give you an example where we bought better players than these 2, man, and we won the league back to back. Then we added Shevchenko and Michael Ballack, and we didn't win the league. And I'm like, what the fuck? When we lost to you, man, we got literally the German captain and Shevchenko, who had won the Ballon d'Or 2 seasons before he joined us, and we didn't win the league. And my energy was, we should have won everything.
I'm a CP on that, bro. I give Gokaris a hard time, and he didn't even cost nowhere near Wirtz or Isak. If you're coming for that price tag, there isn't no implementing time. There isn't no, oh, he might be injured. There isn't no, he needs to get used to the system. It's you need to bang now, pause, and quick, pause.
See there, I don't even blame Gyökeres, bro, because I told y'all from jump, I was like, hey, this guy's not gonna suit our system, man. Like he ain't gonna really score like we think he's gonna score. We think he should score, because we all know that Arteta likes his, you know, his false 9 strikers, and he does not fit that criteria. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Flawless are blessed, man. Verts cost the Cunha and Mbeumo, the price of Cunha and Mbeumo combined. That's how much Verts cost.
Yeah, if it was me, I'd have a lot more vim for the better players in the squad. All these world-class players and all-timers that Liverpool are supposed, like, fine, Verts, I get it. He should be performing, but, you know, different league. Isak, you're not better than Jackson, whatever. I understand all of that shit. But Salah's meant to be the best African player we've seen, and Van Dijk's the best Premier League centre-back we've seen, and Gravenberch is better than Roy Keane. Like, I don't care. I expect you guys to be performing right now.
Also, let's not forget they just signed new contracts. Salah's on 400K.
No, but Cheek, here's the thing. I think Salah, based on my theory, is I think he's gonna get better in 2026, right? Because what date does Donty knows where I'm going? What day does Christmas fall in? The 25th. What is this year? The 25th. You said he's been awful since January, right? January 2025. He's been shit all year. So I'm saying maybe when it's 2026 he'll turn into Salah again because we know how he performs after the 25th of things. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
CP, you want to
On the
hear a
25th,
theory that
yeah.
I heard from a Liverpool fan? A Liverpool fan said that Salah tends to start the season well and then tail off towards the end, and that always affects his Ballon d'Or chart. So what Salah is doing is the opposite now. He's going to save his performances for the back end of the season, so he can take Egypt to AFCON, and he can win Liverpool a Champions League and take Egypt to the World Cup
And
win the
and
Ballon
what are
d'Or.
when are all these things gonna happen in 2026?
2026.
There you
So,
go.
wait, so CP, what you're saying is Salah is going to stink in the group stages of
No,
AFCON.
it's
The
kind of like a
knockout rounds.
Christmas year effect. You know what I'm saying? It's the year of Christmas, so it affects him for the entire year. You know what I'm saying?
No, but CP. So in the group stages in AFCON, Salah will stink, but the knockout rounds
Yeah,
he'll
but
start
knockout
bagging in
still.
2026.
Dude, I never knew a man's kryptonite could literally be a date until Salah. But you know what I'm saying? Apparently, this is the best African player and better than Henri. But apparently, he's affected by fucking dates.
It's a picture,
time.
man. It's an Instagram photo.
Hey, Liverpool fans were saying that the reason why that Salah didn't win a Ballon d'Or is because put up the banner. As apparently us black Africans
I started this one, my bad.
People are saying that we support Mane more than we support Salah. That it's a bias and stuff like that. So yeah,
He left me alone in the middle as well.
Yo, I like in times like this, I just don't know what will be said, so I just turn my camera off. And...
Hey, Sheik, you know what? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, man.
Blame Flawless. Blame Flawless.
No, this was on me. This one was on me.
I can't blame him on this one. He's not even here. I can't blame him on this one. But yeah, but Liverpool. Listen, man, it's lovely to see. Like I said, for me, our weekends have been sensational. I don't know what genuinely. I don't think I've ever genuinely been in a position like this where I've won 3 games in a row and Liverpool have lost 3 games along with me. Like it's sensational. Have you guys ever felt that where your rivals you're winning and your rivals are just losing alongside with you? It's sensational.
Wait. Say that again.
So these past 3 games that I've won,
yeah,
Liverpool have lost in that same match week alongside with me in these past 3 games. Yeah. I don't know when was the last time I felt that. I don't think I've ever even actually had that. There's been a time where we've lost, where we've won 3 in a row, and they've just lost 3 in a row.
I'm a Chelsea fan, and one of my rivals is Spurs. I've felt that for the past 20+ years. I've been a fan. So
yeah, but for them to lose 3 in a row and you won 3 in a row as well, like
brother, we've won leagues 10 in a row, and they fucking lost 5 in a row. I don't care. I'm used to this, brother. Okay, remember when they won 10 in a row and hype? Remember that? And then they started shitting the bed and lost 4 in a row after they lost to us. Yeah, I'm used to this feeling, brother. Remember, one of my rivals was literally Spurs, so I'm used to this.
This in a very, very
me
long
for the
time.
25.
Love it.
Feels great.
I'm sorry, bro. They're literally little bro. What am I gonna do, man?
Let's quickly go. Let's quickly.
Can I just say, CP? Mm-hmm. There's no doubt in my head. We're gonna batter Spurs at the weekend.
I know.
However, hold on. However, if there's even a world where Chalobah, Tosin, and Sanchez fuck up, you know you're getting cooked next week.
Yeah.
More than me. You know that, right?
You guys are regardless.
I'm doing a Yamal, so I better win. You know what I'm saying?
No, if you don't win, you're getting cooked. Even if you draw, you're getting cooked.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm literally being like Yamal before the Real Madrid game, so I better fucking win. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you mind? I swear that Mdinero was taking notes.
Brother, I've been saying this for the past 2 years. So he's got a lot of ammo now if we lose this or draw this.
Yeah, he's
gonna go for the headshot. I know this, and
he's taking the smart route.
I'm ready. I'm Mdinero. I'm gonna appreciate it. I'm gonna appreciate you going for the headshot, man.
He's not even. It's his silencer. That's what it is. It's a silencer, bro.
We're gonna quickly talk about the rest of the teams as well. I know we discussed Liverpool, who were going to be, they were champions elect or potential, title contenders, this and that. They're gonna defend their title at the start of the season, but that has slowly shifted towards another team in North London that has a super duper Mick Arteta, and a player who did score against his former club because you know what he did? He let it all work out. That's what he did.
Let it all work out.
Let it all work out. Don T, Eli, Arsenal. Tell me, man. The title, is it yours to lose?
Yeah. Will it all work out?
Eli, you take this one first.
Is it yours to? It was all in our hands.
Okay,
man.
I'll
Bigger
go
fish to
first.
fry.
Look, right.
Are you finally
Look,
gonna
right.
fry
I
the fish? Are you frying the fish this year? Gonna fry it?
Look, right.
What
It's
type
not
of fish
Easter.
are we eating this time?
Yeah, man.
Oh, sorry, not we, you.
Who, me?
Yeah, because
I'm
Dante,
good.
you're hungry, bro. It's been 3 years. You're
Huh?
hungry. What fish? What fish are you frying now? 'Cause you're hungry.
Mate, I want
not had
steak,
fish in
bro.
3 years.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck the fish.
Wait, steak.
Yeah.
You want a Champions League and a Prem? Crazy, bro.
Right, bruv. I said I want prime steak. No,
Yeah.
no,
Like the one that Mikel Arteta was eating in Dubai.
no,
Nah,
no. Man ain't getting fed by no man, blood. I'll tell you that
Oh,
straight up and down, blood.
Yeah.
It ain't
My
happening,
bad.
fam.
facts.
My bad.
Like, bro. I'll just say it like this, right? I don't disrespect anyone. Whatever you want to do is your business. I have my own opinions, and let's just keep it like that. On to Arsenal now.
What are your
Do you
opinions?
know what?
Actually, never
Sorry?
mind. No, let's not do that. Let's not cancel the channel.
Yeah,
Never
let's
mind.
not do
Never
that.
mind.
Let's not do that.
Never mind. Sorry.
Come
All
on,
right,
guys.
then, look right, yeah.
Come on, guys.
Just like someone said, yeah, and his name is Troops. You got to take your time with it, yeah. You got to take your time with it. Right now, with me, I'm only taking it one game at a time because we've been on the league for 92% and we have won nothing, right? But let me talk about the match. The match was a boring match, yeah. To be honest, I was sitting in the stadium with my daughter. It was more because I was actually having fun with my daughter, you know, just taking a mick, enjoying life and all the rest of it. We scored. Yeah, Eze scored his first goal. for
Good
Arsenal.
goal. That was a good goal.
Yeah, and it's a great goal, bro. He it's like he was chilling with Mr. Miyagi, yeah, and he got his best crane version of Danielson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man did his thing, and I'm happy that he scored because that's his first goal, and he actually deserved it on the run of play. Look, right, people. Arsenal's been scoring set pieces for now, like nearly 2.5, three seasons now, and we'll be doing it really good. But yet, people haven't really been able to stop us. But yet they're saying, "Oh yeah, but Arsenal's doing it." Shut the fuck up. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Look, right. When it comes to set pieces, are we the kings? Yes. Can anyone stop us? Try it. That's all I'm saying. Try it. Before you start bitching and moaning and saying, "Oh, but Arsenal, all Arsenal could do is score from set pieces," you're just hating because we're looking down at you and shitting on you. It's as simple as that. Has Arsenal been great for the last few games? No, we haven't. Apart from Atletico Madrid, but that's not in the English Premier League. Yeah. And the other match in the English Premier League, we haven't been that great, but we seem to be winning. And right now, that's all I care about. Yeah, I've been seeing Arteta changing things up. I've been seeing Arteta changing the formations up, taking certain players off, putting certain players on. Look at the Newcastle game when we were down. Yeah, and then we started drawing. Do you know what happened? He took off a defender and put on a fucking attacker. I don't see that from Mikel Arteta. You know what I'm saying? Last game against Atletico, an attacking team. I don't see that from Mikel Arteta. This game here, yeah, and I don't want no one to play down the whole Crystal Palace factor because Crystal Palace have been quite good this season. And our last few games, I swear we've drawn against them. Yeah, we beat them last season 5-1. But apart from that, the first game, like I swear we drew against them. The game before that, we lost against them. They're a tough team. We know that. Even though we took their best player, you'd have never noticed that by the way they've been playing this season. Yeah, they're the catalyst that started the whole Liverpool thing.
Yeah.
So for me, yeah, they're a good team, and the fact that they played with a low block and they frustrated us through for a lot of the games. Cool, they didn't have much shots on target, but no team really does. This is why we've only conceded 3 goals all season. And that's not even just in the Premier League. That's in every single cup competition that we are in. You know what I'm saying? I have to give Arteta the plaudits for that as well, right? The fact that Arsenal are continuously defying all oppositions, yeah, and the way we're playing against them, and the fact that we're not playing that CDM3 or the 7 defensive-minded players. Is things always going to be attractive? No, but it's about winning when it comes down to it. If we can get another 5 to 6 set pieces, I'll take it. Right? Fuck those goals of run and play, because you know what? Yeah, if I swear right now, if you ask a Liverpool supporter, would they take at least 3 of our set piece goals? They'll say yeah, because we would at least 1 in 4. Do you know what I'm saying? So let me say. Yeah. So let me say something to you, right? I'm actually happy that Arsenal are in a position that they're in. Yeah. We're top of the league. Cool. I've been there. I've done that. I've seen my team lift titles. I've seen my team go invincible. But guess what? I've also seen my team
20
spend
years
90%
ago.
of the fucking time on top of the league. Yeah, and still not win nothing. So all I'm gonna do is just take one game at a time. Praise Arteta where he needs to be praised. But motherfucker, fuck up here, and then you'll see that vein come back out. It's as simple as that. Yeah. I like I like to see what my team is doing. I love it. Gokeres needs to fix up. Yeah. As happy as I am, my expectations, especially for Gokeres, is very high. He scored 3 goals so far in the Premier League. Cool. Those 2 against Atletico Madrid. One just ricocheted off him. The other one was a hip thrust. Like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? The goal's a goal. Not every striker can get a goal. Ask Isak. Yeah, it's not like scoring goals is not for everyone. I realize that. Like, can you see it like this? Yeah, Isak costs 130 mil. I'm sure Sesko will be like, I scored first, bitch. That's the reality of it. Yeah. With Gokeres, he needs to be performing, right? And I'm not gonna go at him just because I'm in more of a positive-ish kind of mode, yeah. But he needs to be doing better because, like I said on Flawless Stream yesterday, when it comes to Christmas times, when our goals will dry up because we're playing so many games, when the rotational players come in, right? He's not going to get those crumbs, those 1 or 2 chances that Saka's going to feed him, where he's actually running off the defense. He's not going to get those things. So he needs to start scoring now so he can get into the momentum of scoring. Right? I don't want to see those heavy Timberland / Dr. Martin touches anymore. I want to see him turn players. I want to see him faster than the fucking defenders. Look, right, if you're not faster than the midfielder, I get it because they're track stars. But you don't tell me you can't be faster than what a defender looks like. You know what I'm saying? You're big, you're bullyish. Use your fucking size. Score goals. Yeah? If he would have scored in the last 5 games, guess what? I wouldn't be saying nothing. All right? Proofs in the pudding. Just ask Liverpool players. Look at the crash out that they're doing to their team. They're not scoring. But then if it's like that 130 mil player was scoring, you wouldn't hear nothing. You wouldn't hear crickets. You'd even see Monson back again today. I was watching it, the replay. Big Flawless, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Right? You'll see that. But you don't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is Gokeres needs to fix up. But guess what? Right now, the team are all scoring. So big up Mikel Arteta for that. But do you know what? The time is ticking. The time is ticking, man, because it's been 21 years, yeah. A man's fucking hungry out here, blood. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, fair enough. Eli and Dante's question to you as well. Who do you guys see right now as a threat to?
Hey, Sheik, before you carry on, I'm a
Yeah.
dip. So big up to all of you, lot, man. Blessings for having me, Sheik. Appreciate Dante.
Every single
I was
time.
away from the camera a bit, so I sorted some stuff out. But blessings, yo.
Yeah,
Big up to all you, man. Eli, CP, Mdinero, or everyone, yeah. Shouts to the chat. Big up Zia for the raid as well. Yo, Sheik, catch up with you shortly. Catch up with you lot shortly, yeah. Blessings,
yeah.
man.
Every single time. Shout out to followers. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Sarcasm City TV every single time. And shout out to Zir for the raid as well. Big up to Zir. But yeah, real quick before we do switch on and hear from the rest of the guys as well. Who do you guys see as a threat currently? Because right now we did kind of discuss that maybe it is over for Liverpool. Manchester City. Anything about them?
You know what, yeah?
Are you worried a little bit?
So Eli, before you go, yeah, let me show you what the biggest threat to Arsenal is. It's Arteta.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even Man City. It's not Liverpool. It's no other club because I think we've got the best team in the league squad-wise, right? Our biggest threat, for me personally, is Arteta. If he can just be consistent in what he does now, yeah, we're going to take this title home. If he does this whole pet thing, it's going to be another 92% on top of the league season.
Yeah. Eli, what are you saying? Yo. I don't know if he's here. Rest of the panel, you guys' thoughts on Arsenal? Everything so far for them?
What's it called? I just wanted to land it quick still before I have to dip up. But what was I gonna say? Nah, I told you, I said, bro, when these lot bought Eze, it gives you more of a chance, and like it's more of a chance. And then I was looking at your team, as much as I hate to say it, I was looking at your team the other day, and obviously I was looking at the depth there. The depth is decent, man. You can't even deny it. You see the defense wise, the depth is there. You have Nkapé, he hasn't even got to play, bro. You understand? And even then when he's looking at it, he's thinking, right, man's gotta get past. Gabriel, I gotta get past Saliba, I gotta get past Mascara. Like it's something nice to have. You could even slap in, even though he hasn't been at his best, but like you can even slap in. Like you have to get past, even if it's a right back thing, you gotta get past the Ben White. You just on the bench. You got all of these different guys that can even maneuver different positions in that back line. You understand, which is good for you lots. I think even though I don't feel like they're like the most prolific, but it adds regardless. Like you still got Jesus to come back. You understand? That's a bit wild. You got Havertz, but it's like I don't even rate Havertz. But the point of the matter is that it's just a bunch of different guys who can add something. And do you understand? So that's why I feel like it's a bit dark right now. And that addition of Eze and obviously Zubimendi's been good as well. You understand, bro? Like it's making sense for you lot. The only thing I have that I can still touch on and still what's it called? Believe in your failure is the fact that Arteta is your manager. That's the only hope that I have. If this was any other manager that was half decent, like half colder than Arteta, then I'll be like, alright, cool, it's done. But just because he's in control of this ship, I don't know in it. Like I'm still not sure. The only way he's guaranteed is if none of the teams pick up. Like if none of the other teams pick up, then he should be alright. But even then, it's Arteta, bro. You understand me? Like he always has some type of bozo gene that just, you know what I'm saying, that he just goes through. But this, in my opinion, this is probably another chance that the Lord has given you lot. Don't flop this other chance, bro. The Lord has blessed you lot with another chance. Because I thought by the time of last season it would be done. But obviously players still want to come and all of this type of stuff to your club. So I'll be real, but you better take the Lord's blessing this season, bro. Because I guarantee you, if you don't, it's gonna get dark, bro. Like
Well,
it's gonna get dark.
one thing we can say for sure is that at least for you guys, maybe a 3-horse race has become now just a 2-horse race.
Literally.
So
but
that's one thing in your favor already.
Sheik, it's not. That's the thing, because look at the last 3 seasons. It's always been a 2-horse race. We've just never been able to get over the line. And that's the reality of it. So it could be a 5-horse race. It doesn't really matter when it comes to this Arteta person, because it's like what Mdinero said, yeah, on a rule. Like, this is why I class us as the best, having the best squad, because what team can take a Moreno off the bench, yeah? And, you know, I don't rate him, but we can. What team can sub a defender for a decent defender that will get into let's say anyone under first team? Let's be realistic now. We got a left back in Nkapé who rarely plays, bro. He's played, probably the total of 50 minutes so far. Obviously, because he's due an injury and he just came into the team and all the rest of it, right? Miles Lewis-Skelly, like, what team can bring on a player like that? Yeah. Now that's just a player, that's just a player in the team right now. Yeah. Dalman, young talent, fucking Havertz, another option, a different option from what we have right now. Yeah. Jesus, even more of a different option of what we have in the team right now. Okay, it's like this, yeah. Can you imagine the Jesus? Like, I'm talking like Jesus is the same Jesus what we all remember. Can you imagine the Jesus and Eze link up with Saka? Oh my, bro. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine the quick 1-2s, the interchanging? Literally, the rondos, mate, they'll be taking the piss. That's like them playing in the park, yeah, playing football in the park and all of that, just having fun. That's what it look like. Yeah.
This is why transfers matter, bro.
Sorry, say that again.
No, I was just saying that's why transfers matter, bro. You can take 2 transfers, add it to a team, and it changes the whole dynamic, bro.
All dynamic, bro. Yeah, and this is why, let's say, I'm a lot more positive than what I usually am, and this is why, as much as it frustrates me at time, I have to actually applaud Arteta, whether he is or he is not the person who brought them in. I don't give a shit. He's the one that has to play these lot together. Yeah, and you know what, right? I've seen us play most beautiful football in Europe, but still win nothing, still lose. You know what I'm saying? Still lose matches. I remember us playing Tottenham at one stage. The football was so beautiful, and guess who scored? Fucking Danny Rose. Yeah, Bentley scored. You know what I'm saying? Harry Kane scored. I seen Eric Dyer score, even though we won that game. I seen Eric Dyer score. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal still came out like with nothing at the end of the season. So far, Arsenal hasn't been playing attractive football in some parts, but we're winning somehow. And it's not just that we're winning, we are controlling games to a point where it's like we bore man to sleep. It's like when you play Arsenal, we are that lullaby team. We're going to sing your lullaby. Motherfucker, you go to sleep. You get what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's how we beat teams so far. And you know what, yeah? If that can win me a league, who gives a flying fuck how we won it? Because when Chelsea did, no one talks about that. Like ask the Chelsea man how many league titles they have. They only say, "Oh yeah, but we won this way, we won this way." Do you know we actually won this by playing good football? They'll be like, "We've won it. Who cares?" Tottenham won last season. Do you think they care if it was a handball? Do you think they care? Like in the history books, they won't say, "Oh yeah, but this person scored a handball in this." They'll see it as we won a trophy because that's what it comes down to. So if this is the football that Arteta is going to give me, and wins, do you know what? I'll take that title. So I have to be careful what I say around you, man. All of this AO and stuff. I'll take that title and I will enjoy it all day long. Do you know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, I'm going to take it one game at a time because Sunderland, I know we got Sunderland next, right? But say Sunderland happens to get 3 points. Guess who's back in the title race? City and Liverpool if they both win. This is what I'm saying. So football's a funny old game, but I'm just not going to get ahead of myself, my brother.
Fair enough. I hear that. Fair enough. Prime, you want to play that?
Yeah.
So at the top is just us. At the top is just us. On the topic just us. Aye, it's lonely at the top, lad. So at the
So
morning to this fraud as well. Big up to you. Morning. But yeah, go on, Prime. You were gonna say?
So yeah. Morning. What part of the world does Will live in?
I have no idea what this. It's just that's war for you.
But yeah, yeah, Arsenal. Yeah, it looks like you guys are favorites to win it now. There's a different type of expectation and pressure now that comes to actually being player favorites to win. You guys, you look very good so far and stuff like that. But part of why I personally would still hold maybe a little bit of caution is we've seen Arsenal do this before, start off strongly or beat certain teams in the front part of the season, but not be able to replicate it in the back end and fall apart or not win certain games to cross the line. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Arteta can cross the line for you guys. I still don't necessarily believe that you guys will, but over the course of the season, my opinion can be swayed. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Big up to them. Yeah, I didn't see the message. Sorry, my bad. Big up to them.
No.
Shout out Mbomo Kunya. Yeah, go on, Dante. Yeah.
That's why I said I'm going to take it one step at a time because I've been in this position before so many times. We could even go back as far back as Leicester if you really want to go that far. I could even go a lot further back. This is what I'm saying, where it was a stage where we had a lot more components that we did before, but then it's just that last piece. Yeah, and that last piece is that drive, that determination. It's like someone that's running a marathon, right? They're tired 3/4 of the way through. Their feet's burning, their head's hurting, their body's slumped, their knees, their joints are gone, but yet they always finish the race. Do you know what I'm saying? And finish the race first. Yeah, that's what Arsenal needs to. Come where Easter times. Talk to me when Easter comes along. You know what I'm saying? When Easter comes along, I can actually give you a genuine say, yeah, whether I'm going to win or not. Fuck that. Now, come February, if you say Don C in February, I'll ask you, do you think you can win the league? I'll tell you yes or no. For me now, it's way too early because, like I said, as bad as Liverpool's been, or as mediocre as or one-man team as Man City's been, all we need to do is just lose one game and it changes the whole aspect. And can you imagine the next game is the team that's in what, second or third? Right?
Yeah. Like if you just look at the table right now itself, there are teams that are just within one point of each other, and it goes all the way down to like 11th or 12th, like 12th place.
And the thing is, right? Okay, are Sunderland going to sustain that? No, they're not. Are they going to do a Forest? Maybe so, right? But then the league is so tight, it's unbelievable. This is why I love the Premier League in that respect, because it's so competitive. At the beginning of the season, it's kind of like a Jedi mindfuck. What you see is not what you really think you saw, MIB style. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might start off this way, but how it finishes is the unknown. We just know that the only team that's going to be thereabouts is Arsenal team minus Man United, because as much as Man United is doing, I know that they can't sustain this free win ratio just because they haven't got the team behind them, and their manager still making a lot of poor decisions, and that's not even a shot at you, man. This is what I'm saying. It's just that you manage.
No, you're actually right. I agree.
This is what I'm saying. With Arsenal's got every single component. If you're a chess player, right, the only thing we haven't got on the field is a queen, because she's not needed at this time. But we've got everything else, and then we've got the backup man on the table, waiting to come back, rare to come back. What was it? 2 days ago, Jesus had his first training session back. Cool. He's not going to be back until at least Christmas, right? But the fact that he is back, yeah, whether he gets minutes or not, because he's been out for over a year or near enough a year, yeah. So it's just one of those things where in every single position now, because just remember, people forget, Jesus can play on the left or right wing. He can play as a number 9. He can drop deep and play as a number 10. That's what I'm saying. So that's another handyman in our cog. Do you know how nice that feels? That when we play in a Carling Cup, our second team can be a lot of the Premier League's first team. Do you know how mad that sounds? I've never actually, as an Arsenal fan, since the Invincible days, I've never had that. Never had that, bro. And that's 21 years ago with my team. Yeah. We've always been 1 or 2 players missing. We've always been 3 or 4 players missing. We've always been like, oh yeah, we never the first player was Ashley Cole. We never got over that. We never got over the fucking Vieira. And you know what? After that, it just went downhill. You know what I'm saying? I can even go further back and say we never really got over that whole as good as Perez was, he wasn't no Overmars. This is what I'm saying. But now it's like we've got the new generation of them, man, there. We've got shit Overmars in Martinelli. You know what I'm saying? Speedster. We got someone on the right wing here that can actually control the game. If you want to say we've got someone that wasn't really world class when they came into our team, but he's actually doing good. And I'm comparing Lundberg and Madueke. Do you know what I'm saying? If you don't understand what I'm saying, we've got man in the middle that are passers. We've got a workhorse in Declan Rice. We've got a maverick like Eze. We've got a controller like Odegaard. Yeah, we've got experience in Trossard. No matter how much I say about him, it's good experience to have. Right? We've got, let's say, striker-wise now, we've got a Gokarez who's big and strong. Yeah, very direct. We've got a Moreno and Havertz who are hold-up men that can put the ball over, which can also drop deep. I don't like it, but they still can do that. This is what I'm saying. We've got Jesus who come in and jinky majinky. This is what I'm saying. Old school Ray Parlour. That's what I rate more. You know what I'm saying? Big up Edge, right? Now we're going to the back line now. On the left-hand side, bro, we could play Marlon Lewis Skelly. So big up Ethan one year that could also play in the forward positions. We got Marlon Lewis Skelly that can play in left back or midfield. You know what I'm saying? Either. We've got Nkape. We've got Califori who can play either on the back two, yeah, or on the left-hand side. Then we've got Timber on the other side. And we've got, who is it? White. He's not been great, but he still can actually see out a team and do a job. And those two can play also at centre back. We've got 2 of the best defenders in Gabriel and Saliba. And then we could take them. We could take one of them out and put in Mascara. Like on Sunday, I saw friggin' Saliba and Gabriel being being taken off, and then we played a back three. So therefore, we had 5 at the back. We had played wing backs. Is what I'm saying. We shut up shop. I've never seen Arteta do that. You get me? So I have to actually take things and see things as game by game, because literally game by game, he's surprising me. I'm just hoping that he will continuously surprise me just in a good way in what he's doing, bro. Because you know what? Yeah, I love my smile and I love to see my team happy because we need this Premier League. But I can't answer any questions whether we're going to win it or not until February, just because I've seen 92%.
Yeah, you've been in this situation before, and yeah. I hear it. We'll quickly talk about. I'll quickly just speak about Manchester United, and if you guys want to add anything, you guys can. But for anybody who hasn't been watching, United have somehow won 3 games in a row. Teams that include Sunderland, who are currently 4th in the league, Liverpool at Anfield, and Brighton, a bogey team that we haven't been able to beat in our last 7 times that we have played against them. More specifically at Old Trafford, where we're not able to get a result. But we did. We get over the line, and to be honest, the performance itself is one of the better performances I've seen in a very, very long time, attacking wise. All 3 of our attackers that we signed this season and replaced, Garnacho, Højlund, and those 2 guys specifically, all had a part to play in some of the goals that we scored. Sesko getting an assist, Cunha scoring his first goal, which was a great goal. And also just barred the goal the rest of the game as well. He was absolutely great. And then Mbeumo getting the brace as well. It's more so just couldn't be more pleased with our attack and couldn't be more pleased with Cunha and Mbeumo. Those 2 guys look like absolute threats every single time I do see them play. Cunha, I think the biggest thing about him was, when is he going to be able to break the duck? When is he going to be able to get his first goal? I always thought it was just a matter of time, because I thought in all the games he played, he was like our man of the match in most of our games. He was the best attacker in most of our games. So I always felt like a goal was coming, and he took it well, and he got a great goal. I think this will be the start of more goals to come too. Now that he's finally broken his duck, I think it'll just help him in terms of confidence a lot more. And just pleased to see him and pleased to have these 2 players at our team, to be honest. And I have to give credit to our board a little bit for making these 2 signings, because again, like I said earlier, these 2 players cost the price of 1 Wirtz and 1 Isak. And those 2 guys, look at how they're performing, and then look at these 2 guys currently at our club. Sesko too, have to give him a little bit of credit, because he wasn't able to score, and he had 2 very good chances, which is really my only criticism of this weekend. I thought he did very well in terms of the link up. He added well in terms of that. He got an assist, obviously, for the Mbeumo goal. Great touch, great turn that he took, and the pass that he laid off to Mbeumo. So it just, certain areas and certain aspects in these past 3 games we've been performing well. And, some people might say, oh, is this a turnaround for you, for Ruben Amorim, and are you Ruben Amorim in now? And no, I've made it very clear that it would take a lot more than just 3 wins in a row for me to turn this around, for me to be like, Ruben is the guy going forward. After what I've seen so far, it's hard to go away from that. Losing a Europa League final is still in my head to Tottenham Hotspur. I'm looking forward to this Tottenham Hotspur game because I want to win. And I want us to honestly batter them. That's what I want to do. And that's how these players should respond to a game like that too. That's when I'd be like, you know what? Maybe something is different. Because it's mentality, really. And I feel like it's mentality in these games as well, which has gotten over the line. Specifically, Liverpool game, let's be honest, we did get the win, but it could have easily gone the other way. I've said this before, not every single day Gakpo hits the post 3 times in a game and only scores once. And that game could have definitely gone a completely different way. We were having a completely different conversation. But the fact that they kept their heads in up until the last couple of minutes, it came through a goal from Maguire. Some speak about just his time at this club. It feels like everyone everyone feels happy and joyful currently at the club, which is weird because I don't get it. But in the past 3 games, it feels like that's the type of emotion that's there. Cunha and Mbeumo are playing like they're happy to play there. Bruno, who I've been very critical of, had a great game, to be honest, against Brighton. He had his normal moments where he does give the ball away, but at times where he needed to make an impact, especially with that dummy that he did for the last goal for Mbeumo. I think years ago, or maybe in different situations, even just last season, he probably takes a touch and probably tries to shoot himself. But he had to be a little bit selfish. I think he's starting to also realize that he he has a completely different role in this team now. He gave a little bit of support to Casemiro in that game. He was in and around him in that game. He was trying to be there for the pass, and if they were able to lose the ball, he was trying to partner him up and trying to win the ball back. These are the things that we've been asking for him in this role. If this manager is going to play him, which it looks like he is going to play him, then from him too, like, you got to play your role, man. You can't leave Casemiro on an island by himself. And you need to step up. He's missed penalties in crucial games. The Brentford game, he missed a penalty, but in this game, he stepped up, and I do give him credit for it. Casemiro, same thing. Obviously, he got a goal, which was a deflected shot, but other than that, he was a workhorse in the game as well. Defensively, I think De Ligt was solid. Luke Shaw, I thought, played well to a certain extent too. He was part of one of the goals that we scored. Lamens, our goalkeeper, could have done well maybe on the free kick. Some people were arguing. I kind of hear it. But the rest of the game, I don't think any of the goals were really his fault. And at times where he needed to step up, simply maybe as doing basics of just catching a ball or punching out a ball during a set piece, he did it, and he looked flawless while doing it. So it's one of those type of things where it's like, I'm happy with those things that we move, man. It's like same thing with Don C as well. It's like I have seen, just like how he's seen his team be 90% top of the league and then see it fall and crumble. I have seen my team fall and crumble. I've seen my team in the depths of hell. I've seen my team under this same current manager not been able to win 3 games in a row, not been able to win 2 back-to-back games. So everything can crash and come down very, very quick, and I understand that. But I think it's important for the players, one, and it's also important for this manager to not maybe change too much going into these upcoming games, because we know sometimes he likes to, set up his team based off of the opponent. I think when it comes to this upcoming game against Forest, I would say keep majority of the same lineup. Maybe not play Dallo, but keep Sesko, keep Cunha, keep Mbamo, keep that same midfield pivot. Don't put Ugarte, Mount anywhere near this team. Shaw, to be honest, because we just don't, even everybody else, like Dorgu right now to a certain extent doesn't look the greatest. Maybe we can shoehorn somehow Mazraoui into that back 3. But don't change too much, and players keep it the way that you're going as well. And maybe we can somehow get a result. That game is going to be very tough. And it's tough because, one, it's Forest, we lost there last season. 2, it's Sean Dyche. So we know they're stylistically, we're just not going to match them at all. It's going to be terroristic haram football, and we're probably going to concede. So it's like we will find ourselves in a situation where we might not be able to score first, like how we have in these past couple of games. In all of these 3 games, we've scored first. We might be in a situation where we concede first. How do we respond from there? We need to use these 3 games in this run of form, and we see where we go from there. And I'm not afraid to admit it, and I've been talking about this in the past couple of streams. If we do find ourselves on a good run of form where we win, let's say, 4 or 5 in a row, and table's looking like we might make a top 6 run or a top 4 run, go for it. I don't want to hear no excuses from this manager. I don't want to hear nothing about we're not ready and we still lack in this area, we still lack in that area. Expectations change along the way. And if we do somehow find our way in that position because the rest of the league is not good enough, so it ain't our issue. It ain't an excuse for me that just because the rest of the league is shit and we are shit too, to a certain extent, we can't try to achieve for those positions. If we find ourselves in that situation, go for it. And just based off of standards of any Manchester United fan itself, Ruben Amorim should be getting top 4 with the amount of money that we have spent, regardless of where we think the club is and of the problems. Let's forget about those for a second. Any manager that is spending this amount of money in his second year and is given time should at least bare minimum be delivering top 4, at least at a club like Manchester United. It's similar for a lot of the bigger clubs as well. So if we find ourselves in a situation like that, you have to go for it. But again, it's too early. Like a lot of the things that Dante was saying, I completely agree with him. 1 game a week too. Like that's what I'm saying. 1 game a week and not finishing in a European spot is a failure, especially with all the money that you've had. It is a thing. And why we've been so critical of him, and we've, to a certain extent, I had to a certain extent still, to a certain extent, kind of have accepted that we're probably not going to reach that. But I don't want us to be in a situation where I'm hearing excuses from this manager. If we're not able to do it, we're not able to do it. You weren't good enough. We sack you. We move on. But it's more about the mentality. And I think in these 3 games, we've seen a little bit of that mentality of the players being hungry and wanting to turn things around, keep it going. That's really what I would say. And it's, again, some people could argue, and I kind of hear it, that it's just been the talent of some of our newer players that have come into this squad that are getting us over the line in some of these games. I hear it, but I do give him a little bit of credit too. Like, he got the lineup right in this game, and maybe a little bit towards when we needed to make changes, or when I could even argue that maybe we didn't need to make all those changes that we had. When we make the Dorgu change, he makes a mistake immediately. They just score, make it 3-1, and then we immediately are under pressure. Could have looked like we could have gotten they could have gotten a draw out of that game, but just situations like that, I'm expecting a little bit of better game management from the manager itself. But rest of the team and everyone else in this 3-game run of form, I couldn't be pleased, and I've had nothing more but positive things to say, mostly about like this team and the manager itself. So I'm happy. 3 games, I have not seen it under this guy, and like us only conceding 3 goals, 2 from set pieces, which were really like a Xerxes mistake and a Dorgu mistake, that could have been avoidable. I'm happy because I've not seen this. I was starved last year. You guys don't understand what I was going through last year. We were losing games left and right, not able to string things together. And now there's actually some sort of like fluidity when it comes to certain things when we played sometimes, especially in our attack. And it's the attack which I emphasize the most, because our attack was woeful last year. Absolutely woeful. And you're seeing some of them do the basics right, and then you're also seeing them do more, which is great. And yeah, couldn't be more pleased with them. So yeah, Cunha and Mbuemo, absolute gems, great signings so far. Like the fact that I was thinking about it the other day, I'm like, the fact that we waited, how much ever time that we waited for Mbuemo was worth it, to be honest, in the transfer window. How much ever time we ended up waiting, the month that we did, was completely worth it, because he's scoring goals, and he's in the right positions, and he's doing the right things. Like, even when I felt in that first half he wasn't having the best of games, he proved me wrong. And in that second half, he came out firing and ended up getting us the winner. So yeah, we'll see where we go from here. Things ain't changed for me. I'm still Ruben Amram out. I'm still very critical of a lot of things, of the board and all of that. But let's see where we go from here. We'll find out. Yeah, no worries, Don C. Big up to you. I seen your message. Big up to you every single time, bro. Shout out to you. Appreciate you being here. Big up. But yeah, that is pretty much it, people. Is there any team that we didn't really talk about? I guess Tottenham we didn't, since Mdinero's not here, but they ended up getting a 3-0 win against Everton this weekend. Surprising quite, because I thought Everton would maybe try to get a result. They had a goal, which was, I thought, harshly taken away, the Jack O'Brien goal. But yeah, they lose 3-0, and Spurs are back to winning ways, and now they play a Chelsea this upcoming weekend at White Hart Lane, or whatever, the Tottenham Stadium that they call it. I haven't been watching Tottenham like that. All I've been hearing more so is from Jez, and Jez has been telling me that he absolutely hates everything at Tottenham right now. He's not happy with anything at all. He's not happy with Frank. And yeah, we'll just see honestly where it goes from there. If you guys have anything you guys want to say about Spurs, I haven't really been watching them too much, so I don't have much to say. But if you guys have anything you guys want to say about Spurs before we'll do Premier League predictions real quick, and we'll close out.
Spurs stink.
Yeah,
that's about it. They stink, bro.
They do
like
stink.
they outside of Kudus, they're trash.
Happy that Jez is miserable. Fair enough. At Prime, you have anything to say about Spurs? Anything about next week's game, at least, before we do predictions, of course. Is there any way Spurs get a win?
I would say the most they could do is draw. I don't see them winning against Chelsea.
Okay.
No, because even with the Choco brothers we have at the back, like, best case scenario for Spurs is they do what they did last year and score 2 early goals and then try and defend, which what Frank will probably try and do that, but they won't be able to keep us out for the whole game. We'll eventually break through and score. And considering what we just went through against Sunderland, these guys, like, they can't lose against Spurs. They have to win. They have to win now. So yeah, I think it's gonna be bad, bro. I think it's gonna be very bad for Spurs.
You think it's gonna be bad for them? Fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, people, that is it for Mud Brothers episode number 78. Shout out to Flawless for being our special guest, obviously, for joining this episode. He just literally asked me during Mandem United, he's like, send me a link. And I told him, I was like, if you want, I'll send you a link. He's like, yeah, I'll show up. So I was like, cool. So shout out to him for joining. Big up to obviously the rest
Do
of
we
my
get a special guest next week?
Yes, I'll try. Let me know off stream and in the group chat who you want me to ask, and I'll ask them.
You know who I want.
He's not going to show up. He's not going to. Trust me. He doesn't even show up in the chat no more.
I wonder why.
Eli, you know who I'm talking about too. He doesn't even show up in the chat no more. Chelsea fan. So.
It's a shame, man.
Yeah.
Shame.
But anyways, but shout out to you guys, of course, my Mud Brother panelists as well. Eli, Prime, Don C, who was just here, CP, who was just here, Mdinero, who was here as well, Spooby, who wasn't able to make it today. Shout out to them every single time. We're gonna do Premier League predictions real quick. There's no midweek this week, right? There's no Champions League this week, or is it? I don't think there is.
Not that I'm aware of. I can check real quick.
Yeah, I can check real quick. Champions League.
Oh yeah, there's the Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup. That's what it was. It was something midweek, but I couldn't remember what.
Yeah, because Chelsea play tomorrow.
Okay, so we'll start off with that Carabao Cup, of course. Chelsea are playing. Who are you guys playing? Wolves.
So yeah, I have all these games though. So
yeah, Arsenal are playing Brighton. It looks like.
Arsenal at home to Brighton. Chelsea go to the Molineux to play Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Newcastle are at home against Spurs. Liverpool are at home to Palace. City go away to Swansea. That's it, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, we'll start off with Arsenal and Brighton. Predictions, Carabao Cup. I'm gonna say 2-0 Arsenal.
Yeah, 2-1 Arsenal.
What are you saying, Brian?
3-0.
3-0. Arsenal.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll do the other teams too, because why not? Swansea versus Manchester City. Go for 4-0 Manchester City.
6-0 City.
3-0 City.
Liverpool at home to Crystal Palace. I'll go for 1-1. What would happen actually? Would it go to penalties? Would it? It would, right? Because every stage is knockout from this point right now.
Yeah, I think it's pens. Yeah, I think it's pens.
Okay, so I'm gonna say 1-1, and then I'm gonna say Liverpool on pens.
Say Crystal Palace on pens. They got Liverpool's number right now.
They low-key do.
I don't see them breaking down that low block.
3-0 Palace.
Mad. Then we got Wolves against Chelsea. I'm gonna go for 3-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea.
2-0 Chelsea.
Okay, and then last game is Newcastle at home to Tottenham. I'm gonna go for 2-1 Newcastle. You guys in the chat are very welcome to drop your predictions as well.
1-0 Newcastle.
1-0 Newcastle, cool. What are you saying, Prime?
Newcastle Spurs. Ooh. Um, 2-2 Newcastle win on pens.
Okay. Fairs. Cool. Then we'll go to match week 10 of the Premier League, starting off at Crystal Palace. They are home to Brentford. I'm going to go for 2-1 Crystal Palace.
0-0 draw.
0-0 draw.
Palace v Brentford.
Yeah.
1-1.
1-1. Cool. Then at the same time, we do have Nottingham Forest hosting my club, Manchester United. I'm going to go for 1-0 Manchester United.
Same.
Sean Dyche. 2-1 United. 2-1 United.
2-1 United. Cool. Then we've got Burnley at home to top of the table Arsenal Football Club. I'm going to go for 3-0 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal.
Next up, we got Brighton at home to Leeds United. You guys know the very famous rule on Sheik TV. Every single time Leeds United play, except when it is... Actually, no, there is no exceptions. Most of the time. Exceptions are that I won't predict Liverpool and Leeds when they do play against each other because I won't care about that game. But Leeds United going up against Brighton. Basically, the point I was trying to make is Brighton 1-0.
Desmond.
Desmond. What are you saying, Brian?
Brighton v Leeds. 2-1 Leeds.
Fuck that. That's crazy. Next up, we got Fulham at home to Wolves. I'm gonna go for 3-1 Fulham.
2-1 Fulham.
2-0 Fulham.
Nice. Next up, Saturday, which is also probably this game is probably the match of the weekend, for sure. Spurs against Chelsea. Yeah, you know what? I think Chelsea do win. I'm gonna say 3-1 Chelsea.
3-2 Chelsea.
Yeah, actually, I'll say 3-2 Chelsea as well. Yeah, 3-2 Chelsea.
5-1 Chelsea.
Ooh, somebody got confidence.
I think you're gonna score 5. Right. Liverpool at home to Aston Villa next. Shout out to H every single time. I'm gonna go for 1-0 Villa.
I will also go 1-0 to the Villa.
Let's go. Let's get that 5 in a row. Let's get that 5 in a row.
I need to see those 5 L's, man. The 5 X's across the screen, man. Last 5 X's.
We need to see
for Liverpool. Liverpool versus Villa.
Inform Villa.
Will they lose again after being knocked out of the Carabao?
That's why I said they lose against. No, that's why I said they win against Palace, but they lose to Villa. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, Villa 2-2. 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah.
Fair enough. West Ham at home to Newcastle. Let's be honest. I think we only know one way that this game is going. Newcastle 3-0.
2-0 Newcastle.
Sorry, Mike's. 4-0.
Yeah, sorry, Mike's man.
4-0. Yeah, that's about that.
4-0. 4-0 Newcastle. Jeez.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a massacre.
He said they about to get massacred. Goodness.
Yeah, that is a massacre. That indeed. Cool. Then we have let's see. We have next. Where did it go? What the hell? What the hell? Oh, Manchester City. Oh, it's actually a good game. I take that back. This is a good game that I would be very intrigued to watch. Manchester City at home to Bournemouth. Great game. Great game to watch. I'm gonna go for a Bournemouth win. And I'm gonna say 2-1 Bournemouth. Brace from Semenyo. Michael.
Oh, okay. 1-1.
1-1.
What? City Bournemouth.
City Bournemouth at the Etihad.
3-2 City.
3-2 City. Cool. Last game of the weekend. Sunderland at home to Everton. I think this is a draw. I'm gonna say 2-2. 2-2.
Let's say Everton 2-1.
I was also like low-key leaning towards an Everton win, but I'll say 2-2. Sunderland are in good form.
Nah, I hear it.
What are you saying,
It
Prime?
could go either way.
Sunderland, Everton.
Yeah. At the stadium. Like that.
Two good sides. Sunderland can't deal a long throw. BS. Draw. Kind of stinks of a draw. 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Cool. That is it, people, for match week number 10 and the Premier League predictions. Shout out to everyone for tuning in. Shout out for everyone for obviously engagement, all the comments that you guys dropped, likes, if you did subscribe. Big up to everyone, man. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Let me see who is live real quick, and we shall go rate them. Make sure you guys do Right Cheek TV, rate in the chat. If you do, head over there. Make sure to also like the video and subscribe to them if you haven't already. Looks like Mons is live, so we shall raid Big Six Bants. Emergency meeting. Liverpool are in crisis. They have
Ooh.
Kopish and all the guys over there. So make sure you guys go check that out. Subscribe to Mons if you haven't already. I'm sure you guys are all subscribed to Big Six Bants already. But yeah, so take you over to Big Six Bants. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Episode number 78. We'll be back next Monday to discuss all of the crazy shenanigans, the chaos regarding Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, and Tottenham Hotspur. Up until then, as always, Arteta in. Love and
Arteta
peace.
out.
Take care, people.